$29.
28.
27.
26.
25.
24.
23.
22. 21.
20.
19.
18.
17.
16.
15.
14.
13. 12.
11.
10.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
8.
6.
6. What happened to 7?
7.
5.
4.
3.
2. 1. 0.
Hey y'all, anybody got any quarters? Check it out. I can't make the horse work. I ain't got no change.
I give up.
I did it for you.
Ha ha! 10,000K giveaway. Guess what? I like coffee. I found a great wave of coffee. I don't know if you guys know this is a really famous Japanese painting. It's called the Great Wave. I found the Great Wave of coffee. I've got to bring up comments. Sorry for the additional time spent. I was trying to get everything set up. You would think I took the entire day to set this up, and I absolutely did not get everything done. I still haven't prioritized this device. It's telling me I got low internet. I do have to tell you, my power has cut off twice today. I've had to restart my PlayStation 2 or 3 times today because the power just flickered and it was off enough that it absolutely turned off my PlayStation. So, how's the audio? I got the microphone fixed.
I fixed it, so now we can have this.
So, we got echo chamber, all that stuff. I do have my cowbell, so I'll give you free cowbell in a second. But as I said, typical of me, I'm not complete setting up. I got to prioritize this device on my Wi-Fi. So here's how this is going to work. I want to give everybody heads up, and I'll reiterate it a few times throughout the live feed. We're going to do a hashtag, and then you guys will have to type in the hashtag in the comments. However, you only get one. You only need to do it once because multiples aren't going to help you because I've got it set to filter out duplicates. So if I catch somebody that's doing that, I'm going to just disqualify them. I'll write down their name. So for tonight's free cowbell, if you guys want, you know what we need to do? This is what we need. This is what we need. This is it. You ready?
We're going to do tri-state bells. And not only do I sound like tri-state, it makes my cowbell sound like his little girly tinkly bell.
You get echo bells. Okay. I seriously have got to prioritize this device, or we may lose our spot in the connectivity on this Wi-Fi here at the house, because my wife and daughter are both using the internet. So, no, not pause. Prioritize. So give me a second. I see that there's some super chats. I'm trying to do two things at once. This is gonna be one of those ones where it's hard. There's 85 people here. All right, guys, if you like it, if you want to benefit the channel, absolutely, absolutely, drop a like. Dropping cash, that's cool. I think you get original bell, but we'll do it. You get disco bell. And then, oh shit. All right. $10. You got to get something special. Well, because it's a beard of doom.
We'll do Monster Bell. Would you like some Hell's Bells?
Okay. So enough of that. Let's get that out of the way. Let's see here. What's everybody got going on? There is a bunch of people here. Warp Vision, Richard Cranston, all you guys that are new. I would love it if you guys would drop a like. And check out today's video. I put a purchase link for my sea snake design. Talked to a bunch of people. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I did send a link to this live feed to 2 people that may show up. But I want to make sure we have enough time. I'm going to give, I sent an invite to Jeremy Hambley from the Quartering, the owner of Coffee Brand Coffee. I sent him an invite to the live feed. I wanted to, well, I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up. I can tell already. Chat. What's up, Charles Davis? So I sent them both, and I sent an invite to Zach in the Wild. But he and I were talking today. He is at SHOT Show. So I don't know if he'll be able to make it, but I sent him an invite. He's like, hey, if you show up and I haven't picked a hashtag for the giveaway yet, I absolutely will let you pick the hashtag. But Gecko Grass is Hesley as broccoli. Congrats on the 10K, Mike. I will not be partaking in any. You know what I forgot to do? I have to text my wife and ask her to bring me my beers. I put beers in the refrigerator for us to have a couple beers. We're going to celebrate this. But first, allow me to... You know what? We'll give you... $5 bells. Thanks for the $5. Giggle Grass is as healthy as broccoli. Let's see here. Party. Neves sent most of us. Yeah, I'm glad. But here's the thing. You have to be... I got it set up. You got to be a subscriber to drop a comment. So, Mike, you're scaring me, you devil. Really what? Really what? Yeah, I talked with Jeremy. I've talked with him a bunch of times. He's a really good dude. He absolutely will answer emails if you reach out to him. I told him I was doing it. He emailed me back. Let me see if he emailed back. I sent it to him. I sent it to him yesterday. Let me see here. That's the wrong email account. Jeremy. Where'd he go? I don't have my reading glasses. Jeremy Hambley at the Quartering. Congrats on the 10K subs. It would really depend on the time of day. I'm pretty packed up. That guy does like 5 videos a day. So, but he's absolutely really cool about, he reads every email you send him. But I do know he's really busy. So ring that bell, white boy. Oh, you put in enough money that you get auto-tune bells. You get auto-tune bells. Ring that funky bell, white boy. Just got back to the house. Be sure to hit the like. Unlike Super Chats, it doesn't cost a thing. I don't like that. That doesn't sound good. Your bell's broken. So, let's see here. 102 likes already. Cool. Is M3 Tactical coming? No, I don't think he likes me. but I really don't fucking care. So I'm trying to look here. Oh, Jesus. You got me to ring hell's bell. You got me ringing hell's bells.
Did you like it? I'll give you some too.
So, oh, one more. There we go. Sorry, I didn't hit the bell enough times. So, here's what we're going to do. I already have a hashtag picked. So, we'll go ahead and start because that only leaves 20 minutes. So, I have the 3 boxes randomly assembled next to me. And so, I have already picked the first hashtag because I was hoping Jeremy would come for the beginning. It was going to be, let me share this screen. It was going to be, it was going to be Coffee Brand Coffee, but I looked at it and I was like, man, that's a lot of stuff for you guys to have to type. And I forgot to change my background. There we go. Crazy sharp. So the hashtag, you guys can start typing it in now. The hashtag is going to be coffee because I literally live on coffee. I live on caffeine and inappropriate thoughts. So the hashtag is going to be coffee. And then in about another 10 minutes, we'll look at what box it is. You guys are free to enter into all of the giveaways that I'm doing tonight, all 3 boxes. Send us a link, Mike. Give me a minute. I will. I'm sending Jared and his wife a link to send. I just emailed it to you guys. It's Jared's email. So I just emailed you guys the Neves clan. I sent you guys a link. So I'm working on it. I just sent it to you. So I absolutely have got this hashtag. So if you guys start typing it in, it's going to start adding them up. But please, I'm telling you right now, don't double up. You only need to do it once because additional, you don't have a better chance of winning. So bring out your dead. Yeah, that's I did. I sent a link. I sent a link. Now, just because I sent him a link doesn't mean I have to let him in. You know what I mean? Like that's just like it doesn't have to be. She's flipping me off. What that is foul. That is foul. That is foul.
Give him on actual YouTube. Hey!
Hey!
What's up?
Nothing much. So yeah, like I said,
Congratulations on the 10K, man.
Thank you very much. I've already picked the hashtag coffee.
I condone that hashtag.
How many winners is it total?
3. But each I have 3 separate boxes. They're about $600 each, all evened out. Each box has a knife that is just at about $300. One box has a knife that I had to get to get it at $600. I couldn't go by secondary market price because I have a Spyderco that is a discontinued that people do like.
Nice. Those go for a lot of money sometimes.
Yeah. It's a Brad Southard design.
Oh wow, yeah.
Nice.
So it's worth more, but the fact is I had to try and get it at around $600 each. So I did.
So that works pretty good. Us at the end of the live, we just she sends everybody over here.
I did that again tonight for your giveaway.
That works pretty good.
Yeah, it would. How you're gonna have to teach me how to do
that.
It's really easy, actually. Like it's super easy. You just go to studio and hit customization, and you scroll down and you see something. They call it redirecting. And then you just search the channel's video, the specific video you want to redirect to, and that's it.
And that'll work really good for when we do like the those one lives for the knife rights and shit. That'll work really good for that.
Oh, and also you can even redirect to one of your own videos that's pre-recorded. So like if you just want to redirect people to a video, you can.
That's brilliant. The video that went up today, I'm trying to keep up on the comments, but I do know a lot of people are typing this in. I will say, okay, for the other thing. So it's hashtag coffee, all caps. And then the other thing is if you won a box, you can only win once. Like it's just not fair for everyone if somebody wins more than once. I don't foresee
Somebody
it
wins all
happening.
three.
Yeah, somebody
We
wins
had
all
it
three.
happen
They got
one
like
time.
$1,800.
Yeah, we did. We
organized.
did have somebody win multiple times.
He
in a
never
row.
answered for the win, but he
Yeah.
won 3 times.
Yeah.
Every
I'm
time he
looking at-
redrew it.
Which is crazy. Like the chances is
Yeah.
insane.
I was gonna say, like, as many people as you guys have in your live feeds. Did you see the thumbnail or the background that I built?
Yeah, no, that looks really
The
cool.
coffee.
Yeah, that looks badass.
I love it. That's cool.
I found two separate images.
Yeah, that's for those that don't know, I am a certified coffee master. Okay.
Have you tried the coffee that I shill on my channel that is
no,
coffee
but I
brand
did
coffee?
actually almost
What is
order
it?
some.
What is it?
So
I haven't seen
Jeremy Hambley over at the Quartering.
Oh, at the
he's another
quartering? I've always
yeah.
wanted to try his stuff.
It's amazing.
Is it?
And
Yeah,
if you
it looks
if
good.
You use if you guys use the coupon code Crazy Sharp, all one word, you save 5%. The best. I don't like flavored coffee. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't like flavored coffee. Not all of it.
Okay.
Their medium roast is amazing, but
Yeah, I don't
they
like
have
flavored
a
coffee
medium
either.
roast. They have a medium roast French toast flavored coffee, and I'm like, they sent me one with an order as like a hey, try it out, see what you
Mhm.
think. And I said, like, I usually don't like flavored coffee, but it's not flavored really. It's just more like
No.
like you taste it.
It's not
and
like
you're
sugar flavor. It's like infused.
no, it's like
Yeah.
you catch. It's like you can catch the smell. It's like
a note. It's like an
Yeah,
added note.
exactly.
And
So
they
you're
do that a
drinking it-
lot with hazelnut. They do
Yep.
a lot of flavored hazelnut coffee where it's not sweet. It's literally infused in the bean. And I could actually see French toast being good because it probably
It
has a
is.
lot of the caramelized notes, which I love.
cinnamon, caramel, and the egg.
Mhm.
Like you catch that little bit. It's like when you've been eating French toast and then you take a drink of your coffee, and there's just like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what
that
that's it. It's
afterthought,
like it's like
ooh,
doing a pairing without actually having to eat the food.
so good. And
That's cool.
I don't like flavored coffee. I like good coffee. That's actually my favorite coffee.
Yeah.
I send Jeremy emails all the time, and I always end it with because he does the political stuff, and I
Yeah.
always end the emails with French toast CBC year round, or we fiery but peaceful. And he has seen me do it so many times. He's like,
Do you
it's
happen
actually-
to know the medium roast that you were talking about? Do you happen to know which region it comes from? Which coffee region?
No, but they absolutely they grind it and they roast it and grind it up on order. So
Do
they
they
wait
sell
until
whole bean?
yeah, I do sell whole bean.
Okay, good.
So
good,
they
good.
roast
Barry
it,
Woodman
they roast
said
it,
you
and then
add a
grind
little
it. So
bourbon
when they
to it.
get up enough orders for
Yeah.
whatever it is, that's when they do it, and they ship it out that day.
Okay, I see.
Guaranteed
So
to
they
get a
wait and do a
fresh.
bulk ship.
Yeah, we'll have to get some.
That's
It's
cool. I
good.
watch his channel. Like I've always watched it. His videos come up in my stuff all the time. I've always wanted to try that coffee. There's another guy. A really
I
big.
gotta ring a bell. You guys ready?
Go ahead,
I gotta
go
ring a
Go
bell.
ahead.
$10.
Woo, Steve. y'all know.
$10 gets you
I'll
a
figure out
tri-state
what
bell.
to
Oh
pay for
God.
it.
So
He's
this
doing
is
the
this is
thing.
my tri-state EDC bell.
Oh no. That's low.
Poor
What?
Paul.
What?
Poor
Just because he
Paul.
always sounds like
You're a
he
bully.
sat on his right testicle.
You're a bully. Bearded dude, he wants to try the poop coffee, but doesn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, you know about the poop coffee, Mike?
Who called me a bully? Yeah, I'm a bully.
Have I tried the what? The poop coffee?
Yeah.
I got
it's
news
made
for
from
you.
A
I got
cat
news
called
for
the
you.
Civet.
Oh, I have tried that. I tried that. I had a really rich friend
It's
in
like
Japan.
$80 for like this much.
It's not that much better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
No,
like
it's
that.
made. They just
you know
eat
what
the
it tastes
berries
like?
and shit them out.
What they
Yeah,
say
they
is
ferment in their stomach or something.
Yeah,
they
it
say-
adds. a
good job
little-
on getting to 10K.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Steve Yoder. What happened? What happens is you get it, and it really doesn't taste like coffee. Like in my opinion, it doesn't. It smells like coffee, but it doesn't have any of the notes that I consider coffee.
Is it like
Because
really
after it's-
thin bodied or is it thicker?
Yeah, it's like I'm like, wow, that's just.
I always
that's
thought it
kinda-
looked thin. In
yeah,
the cup
I was
when
like,
they-
I wanted coffee, not tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
just,
that's
I'm
terrible.
like,
I like my coffee so unbelievably strong. It's.
Yeah, we do.
I adjusted him
That might
to
be
a
just the way it's
ridiculous-
roast. That might be just the way it's made, though, too.
it's
you know.
it's everybody has told me that when they tried it, if they're like me, that they like came up on Navy coffee, like, oh wow, you drink like one big drink
Tar.
of it, you're like, I'm set for the day.
All right.
If that's the kind of coffee you like, you're never gonna like it. You've just
It
wasted
probably
your
tastes
money
like
on that.
jail
It's-
coffee, like watery
right.
dirt.
It
Mud.
reminds me of my grandmother's coffee. My dad's mom, she always would make coffee and she'd put them in the Corel, the ceramic, the white ones. and you could like see, like if you can see the side of your cup through your coffee, it's not fucking strong enough.
Oh yeah. Where you could like see down like tea.
Yeah,
no,
you're like,
that's
oh,
what
I
I'm
can
doing.
see halfway down the mug. You know, I can't.
I have an espresso machine now, which I love so much. It has like the full hopper on it. It's got the grinder in it. It goes right into the
I got
thing.
four
It's
different coffee
amazing.
machines.
It's
I have four
Cuban.
different coffee makers.
I am not Cuban. I am Native American. That's probably what you're seeing. Not Cuban. I am a dual citizen of this country. So
So's my daughter.
Does she have the little card thing?
She has two passports. She has a Japanese passport and an American passport.
Oh, that's super rare. She's actually a full citizen of both.
Yeah.
That's
my wife,
it's really rare. Aside from Native Americans, it's easy to get that. But
my wife is Japanese, and my wife never became an American citizen. She still is a Japanese citizen. She is a resident alien. Like she has her green card.
Like a permanent resident or whatever.
She's a permanent resident. Like even if something happened to me, she could stay.
Right.
But she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be an American, and I
You want
can't
to go back to
necessarily.
Japan?
Well, here's the thing: if she gives up her Japanese citizenship, she gives up all the benefits of being a Japanese citizen. This is the hashtag, guys. There's already 170 entries at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna draw the winner of the first box. So I said we were gonna do it. Let's pull out. Let's see. I'm gonna reach. Well, I knocked that box over. Allow me to grab the first box and see what we're giving away in 10 minutes. Shall we?
All right. Yeah. Let's
I want to see.
Let's see the shit.
So, let me hide that so I can see you guys. So this is a good box. This is a good box. It's not the best box.
This is one prize right now.
This is one prize,
package.
but it's
multiple
one package.
prizes.
Okay, so somebody wins all that.
Yep. Each
Damn.
box has 6 knives. So this box has number 2 of 60, the Artisan Cutlery Sea Snake exclusive $160 sea snake.
Didn't some weird guy design that?
Yeah, some guy named me. This is the one with. This has never even been out of its packet.
Oh,
this
my
is.
God.
I have one.
That one
I
has
have one that
S35,
has.
right?
Huh?
That one has S35VN, right?
S35VN, brown micarta, gold, the gold titanium
Yeah,
nitrate,
I like that too.
and it is number 2 of 60.
Nice.
I have number 1. I've never had number 1 of any limited edition run of knives, and I have
fair
number
that
1
you get number 1 of your own.
of my own knife. This also comes with the Kaiser Mini Roach. This is pretty much brand new. It has been sharpened. You get a Kaiser Mini Roach.
I love the mini roach. It's kind
it
of
is
ugly, but it's got
so
good
good.
action.
So good.
Beard of
Kaiser Mini
Doom.
Roach.
He got that forever steel Alcade today. The crazy transformer knife punch dagger. Took me 5 minutes to find the blade lock. Yeah, took me about 10.
Oh, look
You're
at that.
getting.
Good for you,
You're
dog.
getting CJRB Caldera, brand
I
new.
don't go
This has
back to
not
that.
even. This has
We
not
have one.
touched anything except my thumb. It's
Yeah, we
brand
have
new.
one. It's pretty cool.
This was donated by CGRB and
Nice.
Artisan. Now I'm saving the big ticket item for last. $100 glow in the dark hand cast brass Norse bead.
$100?
Yeah, these are $100 each. And they
Wow.
have been glow in the dark did. But that's like a 1-inch cast bronze bead that has been
That's
hand.
cool.
Don't
hand
forget,
glowed.
guys, this is just one win this entire box.
This
There's
is
2
it.
more after this.
There's 2 more boxes. You get a CRKT roll lock.
What the F is that?
Okay, so this CRKT, this is proof that CRKT will make anything. This one you push down, the blade kicks up, you slide it forward, you can see the track that it runs in. You slide it forward and it locks. Then to release it, you push down on that back right in here, like a reverse. It looks like the handle's on this backwards. It literally looks like the handle's on it backwards. But you push here, and then you slide the blade back.
What?
And then you push it back down.
It's probably a collector piece.
And they didn't make this for very long. And this
That's
has
my
never been
point,
used.
though. They do that with a lot of
It's
designs.
got a good root concept. I'm not sure that
No,
I
it
would put
doesn't.
CRKT
I
to execute
absolutely
well.
Right.
disagree.
Right,
But,
right.
well,
but
no, I
it
said
is-
root concept.
Yeah.
I don't think that they
If
executed
Riet
it
did
well.
it, if Riet did it, that thing would be fire.
I like the
But this
concept
is-
of pushing it out with your thumb, though.
but this has never been used. Almost all these knives are like brand new in box.
That was
Of
weird.
course,
It looked like it went in.
of course,
different than
you
it
guys
came
are
out.
getting. Well, I'm sorry. This is the only exception. Carried and used the Elite Edge Blue Dragon that I used to replace my Norseman for that month.
He
when you
signed
guys-
it with his blood.
It's fucking horrible. So, but I just got tired of looking at it, so I'm giving it away. Alice Alicord Paracord, who I'm going to do a GoFundMe for because her house had a tree fall on it. I've got a couple of her zipper pulls.
I love those. I have
Yeah?
one, and it's actually really nice.
And the big ticket item for this box that we're giving away in 5 minutes is a Para 2 in
Nice.
crew wear and micarta. Brand new.
That crew wear.
Nice.
So that's all together. Did I miss anything? Nope, that's it. That's all of it in there. So that's the first box, and we're going to pick a winner in
Wow.
like 5 minutes. And then I'll have to pick a different hashtag. So
Are you going to show the other boxes now or after you draw?
No, I'm
them?
going to show them as we, because I don't know what they are. I don't want people to wait. I just want them to, I want it to be a surprise. They've already basically put in their entry for this box.
Right. Right.
Like if they're like, well, I don't want to bid on, I don't want to put my name in on that box because I might get it and then I can't win the one I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is, if I win, I'll
Don't
pay shipping.
forget
Well,
next
I was gonna say
gotta
I will
send
pay
some stuff
shipping.
to some stuff to Alicord and Shane.
Okay.
I will pay the shipping as long as you live in the United States. If you live outside of the United States, we'll have to figure that out. But I'm not shipping anything outside of the continental United States without you paying the shipping. It's just all there is to it. I'm sorry.
It's really bad right now. The
Yeah,
pricing.
it'll probably be about $40.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I do it for about
40 to $60. But if it's a
40.
big box, though, if you can cram it
These
into a medium
prizes
box,
are worth like when we
Pirate
give away stuff,
Tobin.
it's
You
like not
spelled
always
it in.
worth it.
That's
but
not correct. You're not going to
What?
be entered. Pirate Tobin. Do it
Oh.
again.
Yeah.
COFFEE. Coffee.
dude, yeah,
Coffee.
make sure you guys do it correctly.
Coffee is the hashtag.
Spell it exactly like that. Otherwise, the app won't pick it up.
At least he did an easy one. The last one I did was hand hole because of your hand. I always do stupid ones.
Well, I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna do coffee brand coffee because I was hoping that Jeremy would stop by. That
Too
was
many
the
people
plan.
would probably typo it.
And I thought about that too. I was like, that's a lot. Parker,
You should have did his
Jesus.
thing as your background.
Coffee.
Coffee brand coffee as your background.
I was gonna wear the shirt and I forgot. But guys, I would like to remind you, I do have a merchandise store. I stopped talking about it in the videos because nobody ever buys anything from it. But I do have a merchandise store.
Yeah, nobody buys ours either. It's okay.
Rocket Top, love to use in your family from Chef Rocky. Oh, that's Rocky Cordova.
Thanks, Rocky.
Chef Rocky. Chef Rocky.
Jared to suck it.
Chef Rocky.
That's some rough
gets-
spelling of Jared.
Do
Gerard.
you have to enter it?
You
Yes, you have to have it in all caps lock.
I don't
Yeah,
actually know if that's true, but I would just do it.
Yeah, do it just like that. Coffee, all caps lock.
That'll be safe and sorry. Handhole.
Yeah.
Somebody hashtagged handhole.
No.
Hashtag
Don't listen to
typo.
her. I set the hashtags, not her. This
People
isn't their
always do that.
live
They
feed.
just like after they do their original hashtag, at least in our lives, they just start doing weird ones.
Yeah, making
Yeah.
sure they got it right.
Yeah.
Doing
I got
every
it.
different
I got
configuration you
Yeah,
can.
Maurice is the only person that buys Neve's merch. He just buys one of everything, and he's the only customer.
I've had a few people actually buy stuff, and one person
sure we have.
one
We've
person
got a
took me
couple
up.
of his shirts.
No,
They
yeah.
sent me pictures of them wearing it so that I could put it in an outro in the green screen.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got a couple of your shirts.
Yeah, they're good, dude. Their shirts are like the best shirts.
Where do you do them? Who do you do them with?
Ember Shirt Co.
Ember Shirt Co. Do they
I'm
allow you to put a
friends-
merch self on YouTube with them?
No.
Yeah,
No,
that's the only
because,
reason I
see-
limited myself to the company I did because I'm able to put it
but
right under the video.
I refuse though, because if you read some of those contract things, you basically are allowing, like if you read the new terms and service, because I was like, oh, I wonder if I could do it. Basically, that allows them to, it basically gives them rights to your merchandise.
Yeah, they can like use it in advertisements and stuff like that.
No, I mean YouTube. It gives YouTube rights to your merch. Go back and
Well,
read the new terms.
I
and
don't really
service.
give a shit to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's a
It's not
shirt.
really like that. The designs are
We're not making it, so
yeah, like they're doing all the stuff. And,
But
and
what I'm saying
but-
is like Jared, God damn it, my friend at that owns Ember Shirt Co.
Mhm.
Justin went out of his way to do all this, and if I linked it and then they got control of it, they wouldn't have to use Jeremy or Justin anymore. Jesus Christ, all the J names. I'm looking, I see all kinds of people's names, and I'm just so it's just not fair to them. So it's been 30 minutes. I say that we go ahead and we oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna pick the actual winner, and then I'm gonna let Jared and his beautiful wife, who is way too attractive to be married to such an ugly man. I'm gonna let them pick the next hashtag. So let me go ahead. So we got 215 entries. You've got about 10 seconds left to throw in an entry. I will watch for it to go up. If I give it about, well, we've got about 45 seconds left before we actually hit the 30-minute mark.
Oh, Maurice, he made a couple of shorts promoting our merch. He did too.
Oh man,
I saw them.
That is so awesome, Maurice.
He even got
really?
the flip flops.
Maurice is the best, man.
Maurice, you need to do that for my shit too. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
Maurice.
I
Mike
honestly,
is another channel that hasn't banned you from the chat. So
Somebody wants me to talk about fragrances.
no,
No.
let's not.
Somebody.
Let's just
the
not.
chat-
I don't
the
care.
chat wants-
Let's just
it's
not
because
say
chat
that we
wants.
just
did.
because that. Okay, I got news for you. I don't give a fuck sometimes what the chat wants.
Are you are you about to pull the name right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the name. I'm gonna pull the
Okay,
name
go ahead,
right
go ahead.
at the mark, right at 8.
At what?
Right at 8. Right at 8 p.m. my time. I'm
Oh,
looking
okay,
at my watch right
about
now.
30 seconds.
Okay, here we go and
there it is,
go.
Who's it gonna be? So tense.
Okay,
Alice.
40. Congratulations.
you won that box with all that stuff in it. So the multiple innings will not be counted. Yeah, so you need to reach out to me. Here's the deal. You've got to reach out to me at my email, which is gunmonkey1974@gmail.com, and you have to show proof of your page. So I need to see your actual page when you enter into YouTube that shows like everything that I would expect to see that shows your actual YouTube page. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like when you go into YouTube, you
Showing
can see
that you're
your
logged
page.
in.
Yeah,
Go
showing
to
you're
your
logged in.
homepage on YouTube.
Yeah,
and just
your
take a
homepage
screenshot
on
of it.
YouTube. Send me a screenshot of it, and then like Will said, you can email me at gunmonkey1974@gmail.com.
Thanks, Will.
Hey, did you make the chat subs only right now?
Yes.
Or okay, yeah. So
Absolutely
yeah.
subs only.
Well, somebody mentioned it. So if you can't comment, that's why you're not subscribed and you can't enter.
Yeah, if you're wondering why you're not in, it's because you haven't subscribed.
Yep, you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes. And
You can do it, guys.
you can do
I
it.
know it's torture.
Yes, absolutely. Send me your social security number, date of birth, physical
And that
address,
3-digit
and at
number
least
on the back of your credit card, that too.
yes, that
Your
too.
mom's maiden name.
Mom's maiden name, and a copy
Your
of
pet's,
at least
your favorite pet's name.
Yeah,
and at least two pieces
First
of mail,
school.
so I can verify address, your school mascot, your mother's maiden name, the first country you
first
visited
car
outside
you
of the
drove.
United States.
First pet's
all
name.
those questions that I would need to
Yeah,
like,
he just wants to
clear
get to know
out
you
your bank
better.
account.
You know, like a friend.
Just in
So-
case.
So
Blood
I need
test.
to I need to write this down so that I've got it. I have my little notebook. And did you guys see the jacket that I had one of my paying members sent me? It's got 10
No.
different
I had one
pockets
with
in
a
it.
sleep pocket. Remember?
Oh, that's cool.
You know-
yeah.
This
Oh,
has
we're
sleep.
gonna call
It
his
has
sleep
sleep.
pocket cool.
Bro,
Why?
I
it
brought a
has-
sleep pocket on. I was like, check out my sleep pocket, and you were like, and you just went back to talking.
I said
but
cool.
Mike shows a sleep
I
pocket,
said
and you're
this-
like, oh,
I gave
it's
you
so
the same
cool.
love.
So here's what happens when people argue on my channel. I just kick them off. I put them in timeout. Like they want to argue, they can argue in their own house. No, this one has 2 chest pockets, 2 sleeve pockets, a back pocket. It's got 10 pockets overall.
Back pocket?
Yeah, there's a back pocket. There's
For
back
firearms?
pockets.
In
No,
the
it's just like
jacket?
it goes all the way through the back.
I used to have a SIG coat and it had holsters built in.
I
on
have
both
one
sides.
of those.
Yeah,
I have
liked
one of
it, though.
those.
It was a good coat though, like a really.
I have
good
a
coat.
I have a Carhartt that has a built-in holster and mag pouch.
Nice.
That's cool.
So what was that? How do I? It's Alice. ALE
I was happy that our mod
ST
Kyle last time wrote down the giveaways for us.
STAIZ40.
He's crying.
It's because it
He's
was
so
funny.
happy.
I gotta write that on the box so I know who. I don't want to get the boxes mixed up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys. I'm
No, go ahead.
So what's the next hashtag so that I can get it thrown in? I'm letting you guys.
Hashtag manbeard.
Hang on.
Cause y'all rocking the man beards. I think Mike is winning a little.
Just a little.
In length.
Just a little.
By a
just
hair.
A little.
No pun intended. Just by hair. Got him.
Why is this not what I want? Why is this the tutorial? There it is. So what you say it is? Choose broadcast.
Man beard.
Hashtag.
Not to be confused with a woman beard. We want to be appropriate.
Ladies beard.
Lady beard. We want man beard.
You know, I don't like my ladies with beards. And I prefer
That's a little discriminatory. Do you not know what beard
I
is?
definitely prefer the ones without penises.
Wait till he gets it set up in the thing, guys. And if you already wrote it, wait till he sets it up just in case.
I would just wait, guys, till he gets it rolling.
Yeah, I just set it up. You're probably going to have to
just redo it.
Wait till you see it on the screen.
So
just in case.
Yes, and you
hashtag
must
man
show
beard.
proof of a man beard to win.
Yeah.
That is required. Make sure you spell it right. This is tougher than coffee. You know what word I always spell wrong, which is embarrassing considering my career, is caffeine. I always F up that spelling for some reason.
I can't ever spell maintenance.
Maintenance.
Ever.
Yeah, I hate that. I always go maintenance. I spell it wrong.
I have to spell it out in my head.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, I'm like, who the fuck decided that's how you spell Wednesday?
I also
Why
do
is
that
there a
with
D? There's no
unfortunately.
D. Oh, the D is silent. I'm like, motherfucker, the D is never silent.
I always spell it in my head as Wednesday. So that one.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. I'm like,
unfortunately, though, kills me too. Unfortunately, and I keep saying unfortunately a lot because his books are closed. So I'm constantly typing, unfortunately, Jared's books are closed. Go to Mike. And yeah. Hey, are you
And Mike is
right now?
basically my shoulder's fucked. I told everybody, like, I'm doing onesies, twosies, case by case. Like, if you reach out to me and I'm
Do
like,
you still want me to send people your way? Is what I'm
you
asking.
you can. I'll
Sparsely?
just have to give them the whole spiel. Like, yeah, I
Okay.
can do it, but here's the deal: I'm only taking one knife at a time. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
taking like 4 and 5 knives anymore.
For
I had a
sure.
guy wanted to send me like 15 knives the other day, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in
I
mind.
was about to open mine up, but I messed up my hand. So
Yeah. Now
I'm
it's
gonna
all
hold back.
jacked up.
Once again, hashtag manbeard. We've got 168 people. Mike's mental voice is British.
169 entries already. Nice.
Yeah, that's nice. 201 people
Aluminium.
here.
That's what he wrote. Aluminium.
Aluminium.
I always say that too. Aluminium.
I had a oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I want. I had my chemistry teacher in high school. His when he would write aluminum on the board, he's like, "This is how you write aluminum when you're a teacher." He's like, A-L-U, bunch of bumps, 2 dots. He's like, "That's how you write aluminum." I was like, I can dig that. He's like, if you spell it that way, if that's how you write it on your papers, I'm not grading for spelling here. I'm
That's
grading,
funny.
I'm
I
grading for the
understand
math
what
that you
you
can
mean.
do
I
for the
got marked
chemistry.
off for spelling on a math homework one time. So that's the kind of teacher I had. So that was great.
If my kid was in a math class and they came back like, "Oh, Rachel, I'm going to go to that teacher's going to have a problem."
I'm pretty sure my mother did at the time because it was ridiculous. It was so stupid. It was dumb. We had the opportunity to revise homework occasionally, and I wanted to use a revision, and so I wrote on it, "I'm going to revise this," and I spelled revise wrong. I was in 5th grade, and she marked it off.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to remind everybody, please don't ask fuck the comment section with multiples of man. You only enter once. It's only going to count one. Multiples
Mark's
get
got
eliminated.
Some of them are probably just making sure they did it right. Mark has the best comment of the night.
What?
Finally, more people in the chat than watching CNN.
Cutlery Corner. That's Cutlery Corner Network. Cutlery Corner Network, CCN. Typically on Wednesdays.
CNN.
Yeah, typically on Wednesdays we spend like the second hour and we watch Cutlery Corner Network because usually by that time I've gotten into the giggle grass. And I'm like,
Todd put in a link for your sea snake. Mr. Neves, that brought up this live 3 times. Thanks.
Oh, you reminded him 3 times?
Yeah.
I'm
Hey
on it.
Todd, hopefully that's my affiliate link to the sea snake. Hopefully you
If
just
you're
didn't put
in
up a
the
link
chat,
for everyone.
Smash the like button. Yes, smash the dango like
Moonsday,
button.
Tuesday. I like
That's
how
my
Southern
buddy
people say
David.
Tuesday.
That's my buddy David.
Tuesday.
He actually has David has one of the very few custom sea snakes that are out there. And his actually is I can't what steel was that?
Oh, they want you to show what's in the box.
Not
You wanna go
yet.
through it?
Oh yeah, it's
They
time.
didn't give
It
a
is
shit what
time.
they think,
It is
remember?
time. It is time. It is time. It
Yeah.
is time. So in the second box, let me move this. Ooh, almost dropped my keyboard and mouse. Oh, this is the good one. This is technically the main prize. So you're gonna see a couple of you're gonna see like 3 knives. You're like, wow, these aren't as good as some of those. There's a reason it all evens out.
Okay.
So you have a Columbia River knife and tool, little neck knife,
Sick.
designed by. It's a little neck skinner. I can't remember who designed it.
I'm really into neck knives right now.
This is
I made my sea snake into a neck
Oh,
knife.
it's an A.G. Russell. It's the A.G. Russell Skinner.
Oh, I had it on a thing.
A.G. Russell Skinner neck knife.
Okay.
Like I said, all of these are new in box, with the exception of one prize. I gotta put that
There's
back.
your card turned down 50 mil.
So there's that. A couple more of Alice's zipper pulls and key rings from
Good stuff,
Alicord
good
Paracord. Another of the very expensive hand cast glow in the dark
Nice.
beads. It glows on both. It glows on the ends and on the Trinity knot. Of course, you're getting an Elite Edge, beautiful plastic handled with the World War II.
One of a kind, right there.
One of a
I'm
million.
offended by the picture.
I don't care.
I don't care that you don't care.
And it's an Elite Edge. I don't know whether it's Elite or
Elite?
if it's Elite Edge. It's
Elite
either
Edge.
Elite Edge or Elite
I think it's elite.
because they couldn't afford the other E. I think
No.
that they just couldn't afford
No.
the other branding.
Or
You
another
get a-
company had the rights to that or something.
It's not Man Bush, it's Man Beard Blades and Fades, you goofball.
Bush.
You
What is
get
that?
a Schrade silhouette. These have been out for a long time, and they're just a cool little Schrade.
It reminds me of a fish for some reason, like an anchovy.
It kind of does. It kind of
Yeah,
does.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Looks
yeah.
like a little
Uh,
anchovy.
So there's that, and now we're gonna get into the higher because that stuff down there. I'm not gonna lie, those first 3 knives were fairly cheap, but there's a reason because we had to even some stuff out in this box. You're getting. Is this the prototype?
The missing E is a signifier of quality.
Yes, you are getting a prototype pyrite button lock.
Okay.
You're not gonna find them. This is green, not brown. This is green, G10, and satin on that pyrite, which everybody likes.
It sounds so quiet. Does it not click when it opens?
I wasn't very close to the microphone.
Oh, okay.
My microphone's over here.
Got it.
Oh, wait. They always sound better like this.
There you go.
So you get the pyrite. You get a pyrite prototype. I was told I could do this as a giveaway.
That's cool.
You're also getting this is number 5. This is knife number 5. You guys ready? The all black CJRB logo.
That's one I haven't tried yet.
That's
This
cool.
thing-
I'm trying to get that one on
awesome.
the channel. I'm gonna get that on the channel.
I'll
soon.
send you my prototype when I send you this box. They gave me one of the prototypes. This one's the black and red. This is I do know
It's like 5
that
deployment options.
the beg letter XL is a better overall knife, but this is a better button lock.
Yeah.
It is a better button lock knife. More means of deployment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This-
5
and
if
it
you
is-
count swinging the button open.
It is beautifully smooth. So the big ticket item in this box is in this case right here.
2, 3, 4.
This is a Spyderco Hanan by Brad Southard.
Yeah, 4. You're right. It's 4.
Nice.
They don't make
Oh,
these.
wow.
That's the
And when they-
titanium, ain't it?
Titanium and G10 compression lock flipper.
I love the little hole spider codes. Damn it, I can't talk.
That's a compression lock?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool.
Compression lock flipper.
I thought for sure it was going to be a backlock just by the way it looked. That's really cool that it's not.
No,
though.
that is cool.
I didn't like this knife at first. This was a gift to the channel from Sharif Manganis.
Oh, no shit.
And he was like, do whatever you want with it. I don't
He likes
carry
those
it. I
blade
took
shapes,
really
too.
good care of it. I actually polished the blade back up because it had some sort of oxidation on it. So I repolished the blade with the polished stone wash.
Looks great.
So when did those go out of production?
A while ago.
A while ago? Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
seen one.
And it's even got its own
1 for 1.
like high-end Spyderco case. So that is what's in box number
Bingo,
2.
bango, sugar.
Spyderco has so many archive designs. If you go, you can look up on Google Spyderco archive designs and literally just scroll through page after page after page of their discontinued stuff. It's
Like,
amazing.
Like if you don't feel good and you feel like you need to throw up and you can't just make it happen. Like if you need Ipecac, is that? I'm just asking. You know.
Listen,
Man
I'm one of the
beard.
people that thought Spydercos were ugly as shit, but they have a lot of little cute ones. They're so
They do.
ugly, but they're cute, kind of like
What?
some dogs.
Did you see the video I did about what my 3 favorite knife companies are?
Yes,
two of them.
did.
I didn't.
Two of them were companies that people be like, "Oh, Mike hates this." Cold Steel
Yeah.
and Spyderco, because just on the sheer volume of knives that I've purchased from those companies,
Right.
I've had 5 different Enduras.
Right.
I've got 5 different Enduras. I have 2
The Enduras
now,
are
and
a good knife, though.
such a good
Cold
knife.
Steel
The
just
Endura
doesn't
and the
apply to
Andela
me
are
personally.
both great knives.
Those are too long. The
I know, but
Spyderco.
for us though, like for guys,
Well,
that, you know,
when I
they're very
say
comfortable.
I like when I really say that I like the Endura, I like the entire Endura series. I like the Matriarch 2, I like the Endura 4, I like the Police, I like the Delica, because those all are basically the Delica is the only one that kind of falls out of it because it's smaller, but it's
Yeah.
still just it's like an Endura that somebody put in a dryer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're just all a little bit irrelevant for my size. Oh, you got a donation.
I see that. Bald. It's the bald ass in. Do you know of any leather pocket sheaths for the sea snake? No, but I do know a guy that can make one for you. I don't like to overload him. His name is Randall Mackey. He makes all the leather sheaths for Jim Skelton. I can get you in touch with him, but it's not his full-time job, and sometimes it takes a while, and I like to have him on standby in case somebody needs something. So if you want to reach out to me there, bald ass in, I will absolutely get you in touch with him. But first, allow
There's
me to
another
give
guy
you.
in the community that makes leather slip. Damn it, I can't think of the name. So, guy who makes the Jack Wolf ones. He does a really good job.
I'm gonna give him some Hell's Bells.
I got wine that was Hell's Bells AC/DC wine one time. It was like a collectible bottle. It was
Yeah, I've got a bunch of it down here. I own stock.
that scares me. I don't like that.
I'll tell you what. I
Hi,
have to
Alex.
be careful. I have to be careful with that. Thanks for the
Lancelot Leathers.
thanks
Yeah,
for the 10
Lancelot
bones.
Leathers. That's the one.
Yeah, Lancelot.
Leathers.
Well,
They do a good job.
Lancelot Leather and I are talking. He's probably going to make me a display thing with my crossed swords on it. I'm just going to start sending
That's
traffic
awesome,
this direction,
man.
just so that I can, just because I can't
Yeah,
afford
I
it.
seen
and
Lefty hates his, so yeah, I thought.
I don't.
about
I
getting
just
one.
want it for putting it on the.
I'm joking.
thing.
I'm joking. He made a video
Yeah.
about it. He
Um,
was just joking.
That demon voice. You have to be careful because I'll do a live feed when I get into the jazz cabbage out of the glass saxophone, and I'll get about here. And I'll hear my voice through the headphones as the demon voice, and I'll start laughing, and then I hear the laugh because
It's
it sounds
terrifying.
it sounds like this.
Uh-oh. Oh,
And
that's like
then,
scary.
And then I start laughing even harder. It's
You do
ju- it's- it
voiceovers
just-
for
it's-
like video game bosses or something. That's what that
I
sounds
played I played Spider-Man, the PS5 Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Not Miles Morales, the first one.
like. Yeah, no, the one they remastered with the clean graphics.
Yeah. I played that as the demon voice one night, and I
Nice,
had been
assassin.
That's
smoking
funny.
the
Good job.
What's this? Jared took your advice. Nice. Thanks again for the 10. I got to give something different. We're going to do bingo hall bells. So, Ethel, bring that card up here so I can verify it. Let me get some bells to this guy first.
Ethel.
Well, Ethel's got to bring her card up because, she may have
Nobody's
screwed up.
darling. Good luck, man. I hope you win.
Thanks for the 10 bones, bald ass.
Because he needs a win. Because he needs a win right now. Good luck.
Well, we're like, we're 10 minutes out. We're 10 minutes out for the second.
10 minutes out.
Seems logical. I disagree. I think it's Praetor Rykard from Elden Ring. That's like the most iconic boss voice I've ever heard in my life.
I'm actually getting ready to play.
Are you gonna do it?
Skyrim.
Oh, fuck you! Come on, man.
It's
Skyrim?
free. No, the Elder Scrolls. What is it? What is the one that was free on PS Network?
Probably Skyrim. It goes on sale all the time.
No, it's free because my buddy is a professional gamer and he got me the headphones and he upgraded my PlayStation Network to the premium.
Your buddy's a professional gamer for what? What game? Like he's a professional. He plays on a team.
Yeah, he plays on a team. He has his own company.
Okay.
They do testing and development for certain things for gaming companies. But he also has he doesn't play so much anymore. He basically does a lot of testing.
Gotcha. That's cool.
And so,
I wish I could do that.
Him and his wife started the company and they got divorced, but they're still partners. So he comes out here occasionally. She still lives out here. And it's just such I see them together and you're like, they work well together.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, they leave in the parking lot. They're like, fuck you. I can't fucking stand you any other time but working well together. They do work.
That's how Medford is though. They got divorced and she still is there.
I mean, in all honesty, can you imagine being married to that fucking short piece of shit? I'd have divorced his ass too and hit him with a pipe. I don't like it.
Okay. All right.
I know Greg. He's an asshole. He's
yes,
got that typical short man.
That's under 20 bones. Nice. Hell yeah, Michael. That's a great purchase. Under $20 too. I think they're normally $23.
Who are we talking to?
The Sativian ST131.
Oh, yeah,
That's a good one.
You sent me one of those. I did a video about it. I was like, I saw the price and I was like, so since there's 215 people here, I'll tell you, I do my video reviews. Like Jared knows this. I absolutely don't I tell Jared, don't tell me the fucking price. I love to do a video and get a knife in and just be completely blind to anything about it. And that way I can make my own decisions. And I'm like, yeah, it's a $30 knife. I hate when somebody tells me the price of a knife, in the comments section, because typically I have no fucking clue until I get ready to do that final review. And then I look at the price. Jared sent me Migueron Valona, gave it to me as a gift. I'm thinking $150. I was actually mad. I was so mad at Jared because I was like, are you fucking shitting me? $50 for this fucking thing? I thought it was at least, I was low end at the minimum, 150.
A lot of times Jared doesn't know the price either, but honestly, sometimes that's come around to bite us in the ass because
I'll be raving about something.
And then it's $500. And
I'm like, whoa, this thing is not worth this.
But he hasn't known. And so everyone in the comments is basically like, fuck this guy for trying to shill
rip
something.
Us off. Yeah, you're trying to shill.
Well, I tell everybody, I don't know the price. So you may have, because the only time I talk about it's that first day in pocket. I don't know anything about the knife. We'll see how it pans out. We'll see it. And then I'll let you guys know the price and everything. And then I'm upfront about it at the beginning because before I do the final review, I look up specs and all that stuff.
But don't you think price has an influence on your opinion, though?
It does. That's why I don't like having.
But don't you want the influence? Because isn't that what the people have to go through to get it?
No, because that's I'll do my final review.
So
I'll get a knife. I'll get a knife in. I might get a $50 knife in, and it's just okay. Case in point, you guys haven't seen the video yet. The petrified fish Havrog is all, no joke, almost fucking perfect. That's the title of the video. It is, I've never, and I didn't look up the price until I did the video, until I filmed it 3-4 days ago. I hadn't looked at the price. It's $58. I swear, I was like, there's no way. It was another one of those Migueron Valona situations. There's no way this knife isn't at least $150 minimum, which is still a good price for a knife. And then I looked up the price and I was like, are you fucking shitting me? It's $58. It is a very, very good knife. And because I fly into it blind, I'm completely honest. If you give me a $400 knife and tell me it's a $400 knife, I'm expecting it to be good. And I might be biased by that. But if you hand me a $400 knife and I don't know what the price is, and I put it in my pocket and I'm like, this is a piece of shit, and then I look up the price, then I'm going to be honest in the video and I'll be like, look, I wouldn't buy this. Like, this is $250 more than it should cost.
Well, sometimes I've been like where the knife is really good, but to me, looking at it, I'm thinking in my head like this, there's no way this is over 65, 75, maybe $80.
Yeah.
And I'll be like raving about it because in my head, there's no way it is. Then everybody will be pissed because it's like I'm shilling and the knife is $150. And they're like, that's way too overpriced. You're just trying to get us. It's like, I didn't even know the fucking price. I'm just telling you how good of a knife it is. It's a damn good knife. But
yeah, well,
no,
and
it's not worth $150.
Well, and there's a lot of times, like there's a lot of times that you'll see a knife on the channel and you only see it once. Because there's times where I'll get a video and I'll get the knife in pocket and I was like, it's not that good a knife. And I'll look at the price and I'm like, fucking $450 for this? I had a James Brand Riat. I had one of the James Brand Riats come in and I was like, I got it in pocket. I was like, it's an okay knife. I'm thinking like maybe $200, $300, typical Riat price,
Yeah.
It's a $300 to $450, right? And I saw the price and I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? It's not as good as other Riats. And just because your fucking name is on it.
They're overpriced. James Brand, they make some designs that interest me, but damn it, are they overpriced?
I did not even put up the first video. I deleted it. I'm not. Like the first day in pockets never went up. I was like,
there is one that I want from them though, but it's not USA made, and Jared just refuses to buy it for me for some reason.
They have a nice USA made one.
But it's called the Abbey. It's literally like a little tiny neck knife, and it literally is just like a shard of a blade. Like it's very small.
I've seen it.
I like it. I think it's so cute.
Hey, why don't you check how many people have entered and how many people are
also somebody said they were late. If you're late, make sure you do #manbeard if you want to get in on this.
#manbeard. 239 entries on this one.
How many people are in here?
In the chat.
210.
So y'all are on some double accounts. You're on your mom's account. You're on your girl's account.
Hey, I don't care.
I know. We always tell them to do it. We're like, get your extra accounts out.
So yeah, guys, it's
I only have 3 accounts.
#manbeard. We got like 3 minutes before we
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
So Alex is like #neckbeard.
Hey Mike, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you know anything about lasers? Like, the lasers that you can get to like not like deep engrave, but like mark a scale or mark leather. Do you know how to use those?
Yeah, Elliot had one for a while. Like most of the ones that you're going to be able to just get that you could have at your house are not going to do anything you want to do. Like they're just a little bit overpriced of a toy. Like, you can maybe like just mark, like it's not going to be good. Elliot had like a fucking $80,000 fucking.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like a $700 one.
That I have seen.
Somebody may give it to me. That's why I'm asking, and I'm just wondering.
You can do some stuff with it. Okay, so what you have to look at is.
It seems good from what I've seen.
If it's a fixed laser that just sits on a tripod.
No, it moves on its own and stuff. It has the.
Does it adjust? Does it have adjustable height? It's going to have a focal point, because that's what you want. Because if you get like the ones that I've seen, they're just like they sit on a tripod and the laser moves, but the actual device itself doesn't.
No, this thing full on moves, and it has a grid, and it has like the edges where it knows where to stop and not go over, and it works with
Those are okay, but like I said, like there's a lot of them out there that what happens is the laser is at an angle, so your focal point is different. So you're gonna have fuzzy lettering and shit at one end, and then the other, and then the center is nice and clean.
Well, I may have one, and I'm just trying to find a support network of people who can help me figure it out.
Where'd it go? Walt P. MagnaCut, is it worth it? Yes, if you're dealing with a company that actually fucking heat treats it properly. There's a lot of steels that you can get away with a variance in the heat treat, but if you're doing MagnaCut, you got to get it spot on. Laren knew what the fuck he was talking about. All these companies that just decided like, we don't want to run it that hard. That's going to be too hard for people to sharpen. Yeah. You may as well have done it in fucking 440C.
And the steel
outside
gets
of that range, it's
when it gets harder. So it's really weird that they didn't want to run it at the range that he said to run it.
I had that Hogue Deca, the Sub-Zero in, and I was like, this is a cool knife, and it felt really sharp, and I cut 2 things with it. I'm like, well, that's fucking garbage. And I was like,
they supposedly improved it now, though.
I
Like
would hope
mine,
so.
mine actually doesn't seem too bad. Not as bad as the first one I tested. But supposedly they upped their HRC on all their new ones.
Yeah,
But
that's.
I don't know how long
got.
it'll be till everybody gets
I
to
sharpened.
experience it.
I felt so bad for Cole. Cole got that Bob Terzuola.
I
auto.
know. They
And I
done
got it and I
shit
sharpened
dirty.
it and I was like, I could tell by sharpening. I was like, this is
know.
fucking. And I was like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to tell him like, hey, you should probably reach out to him and get that blade replaced.
Yeah.
Because I sharpened it for him. He's like, oh, this edge is great. And I was like, yeah, don't expect it to hold. I did what I could. Like I put a good convex on it, trying to get it to hold. But I'm telling you, it's
I
it's silly
had one
putty.
come in from a custom knife maker that was running them soft, but they were just
okay.
running how they thought.
We are at the hour mark. So
Yeah,
you got I'll give you a couple seconds here to dump it in, and then I'm going to. Where are we at here? Oh yeah, we're past. Nope. We got about a minute left. We have a minute.
Donation. Hit it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
What did I get? Oh, Parker. That's a CO2 gantry laser for more optics like leather. Check out Laser Everything on YouTube. Incredibly useful.
This one does titanium, wood, leather, aluminum, things
It can
like
actually fully cut through some thin pine and other woods. Thin woods.
Thanks for the 5 bones, Parker.
Yeah, I saw that you said you had one. If you have an Instagram and you can help me out if I have trouble, I will reach out. I'm more concerned about the program than I am the machine itself. Setting up a machine.
If you can use a 3D printer, you can basically use a laser.
I've never used a 3D printer. I've used
from what I see, it's not that difficult.
I watched some videos today. It didn't seem crazy, but
it's gotten so easy. It's almost like a lot of them now are almost like Canva, where it's just like you can put in images and
that's what it seemed like. It seemed really
Alex, make sure you're
friendly.
all caps lock it.
Yep, I'll give you a second.
Alex. Caps lock. Man beard.
I'll give you a second just in case somebody screwed it up.
Bob said you're better at paying attention to Mike Stono's than your own.
Use caps lock, guys.
Well, a lot of times I'm in the other screen.
No, he was saying like Jared's better at seeing yours than his own. Like he doesn't see his own donation.
You know what? I noticed that. Like I can see it in Jared's chat while I'm
at
watching
the
because I'm not focusing.
It's easier to see because you're not as
I'm not answering everybody's comments.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm doing the drawing now.
Who's
Who is the winner chicken dinner?
Oh, I saw Kyle in there.
Good luck, everybody.
Robert, that's my Canadian Canuck friend, one of my paying members. Robert, that's the good box too. So Robert, you're gonna have to reach out to me on the Gilded server. Where'd I put my pin? Oh, it's in my sleeve pocket. Did I show you that I have sleeve pockets?
So I'll get me started again.
Congrats, Robert.
Robert is one of my paying members and has been a big supporter.
Robert has been around for a hot minute.
Robert has 2 of my custom knives. He has a very, very distinct one-off that I did in Alabama Damascus with a cord wrap handle.
Yeah, this is definitely.
And he has the Maker's Choice stonefish that I did, which was like just me going crazy with rock pattern, weird shaped handles, all that. Like I was like, I just want to see how unusual and unique I can make it.
You guys have one more giveaway, so don't go anywhere. There's still one more.
Uno más.
And the last one. So I gotta go back here. I gotta get this off the screen.
Well, we're gonna get out of here, bud. I'll let you do this last one.
Well, keep them entertained for a second because I gotta go back to the tool. I gotta go back to the giveaway tool and
Kyle
bring it back up and pick
hit the damn like button, fools.
So this one is going to be
Heat Treat.
Nope. # Crazy Sharp. Why? I mean, why would I do a giveaway without using my own?
Oh yeah, there you go.
His own what?
# Crazy Sharp.
Oh, yeah.
All one word.
Caps lock.
Here is the final one. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Crazy Sharp. # Crazy Sharp. There are 0 entries right at the moment. So Well, if you guys are gonna get out of here, let me go back to this. Start typing in hashtag crazy sharp, and I will draw that close to the 1 hour and 30-minute mark.
Good luck, everybody.
Actually, you know what I should do? I should wait and fucking hold out until like 10 minutes before the end of the stream, just to make sure I keep everyone here for as long as possible.
Fuck with them.
Fuck with them. So what I can do is, before you guys leave, because this is the last box,
Yeah.
I can tell you guys what's in this box.
Yeah,
sure.
I do want to see, so that would be awesome.
I figured you guys might be curious.
I am very interested.
It took a long time. I have been stockpiling stuff for a long time to have a big giveaway. This was
Well, you
my
know what
plan.
happens after you reach 10,000, right?
You get your fucking email ass raped by every goddamn bullshit company that wants to send you fucking
You
shit.
get
Yeah,
you
I
get a
already fucking know.
lot of
lot of those.
Netflix will offer to sponsor you. Like Netflix has reached out to us so many times.
Yeah, does it end in
All
atlas?
different countries.
Every
Yeah.
email is
Not
atlas.cz every
Yeah.
fucking time.
The Czech Republic, we Czechoslovakia, we know
every
that.
fucking day.
Also,
So-
No, that's legit.
if you see online.ua, you know that's
Yeah.
legit. But no, you take off after 10,000. That's what really happens. Oh, I've seen that before.
This
CRKT
is the
something.
Vanoy snap lock. And this is a really weird one. You push on this and then push the blade up. And it has
Yeah,
an
I believe
extra
I've seen
pocket
that
clip.
before.
Yeah,
And
we
so
have
when you close it, it goes out the side instead of out the
that's pretty
front.
cool. It's unique for sure.
It is unique, and there's not a lot of them out there. They only made this for a few months, from what I understand.
Yeah.
And I have a
Spyderco
brand new.
once made a knife like that, actually.
This
but it
has
was
never
square.
been. Well, there was a. Who was it? Schrade made the Viper, which was an out the side, and it was a push here. You would push your finger through it, it would snap out the side.
That's so weird.
But this is the Vanoy snap lock, and there's not a lot of these around. And this is brand new in box. And
Nice.
it has been brand new in box since
Yes, CRKT
November
did make a version of
2012. This is CRKT.
Oh, okay. That's somebody said that, and I thought that was a
Yeah.
CRKT. And then
So
I got
that
confused.
one, and of course the final. This is the much lusted and sought after Elite Edge, or
Elite Edge.
Not elite.
Elite
Elite.
Digi spider knife that came apart, and I had to disassemble and put it back together to make it work, because this was originally the one I was going to carry for the month that I wasn't allowed to carry my Norseman when I did the thing where we raised like $1,000
Yeah, I
on the
remember.
channel. So there's that, and the CRKT. More of Alicord Paracord's zipper
Monkey
pulls.
fist.
As well as, like I said, the very expensive. I should make me bigger for this. Actually,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, we don't need to be.
Well, you don't have to be tiny,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's
glow
really
in the
cool.
dark, glow in the dark bead. So there's two knives in the bead. The Towser. Is this the Towser K?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Towser K.
Towser K in red micarta, and this
That's
is
cool.
dangerous.
Good knife.
Dangerously smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
multi-row ceramic bearings in there.
They truly are very.
I just
very
didn't
smooth.
like the knife and the pocket clip combined. It was a thing.
It's a great
with
knife.
me.
I have multiples. I have that
Okay.
one, and then two other micarta ones, a copper one.
Now we're getting into some more expensive stuff. Because
Minis.
this one, guys, I apologize. I have no idea what happened to the box for this, but this is number 3 of 60
I love that micarta.
Nice.
with the sheath, and I don't know what happened to the cord. Number 3 of 60. This is another $160 knife. My sea snake design.
Love it.
Okay. Now I gotta check because I don't remember which one the expensive one's in. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is not the expensive one. All black pyrite.
Nice. I
Button
got
lock.
one of those. That's a good knife.
Yeah, this is a good knife. I like the logo better though. So there's that one. And then the big ticket item, the really expensive knife that's in this box is the Ferrum Forge Valor.
Nice. Oh
Wow. Very cool.
This seems like the number one box.
Yeah, I think this is the number one box.
Yeah.
in
This
my
thing
opinion.
is so stupid sharp. Like I cut myself with
Did
Is
you
it-
sharpen it?
No.
Is it crazy
Oh, okay.
sharp?
Yeah, it's
Got 'em.
ridiculous sharp. It's like mentally disabled sharp. I can't say the R word. YouTube doesn't like it, but
She's really. It's really.
Really
sharp.
sharp.
it's
That's all.
Stop worrying about monetization and just say it's retarded sharp.
Is that the devil
Oh,
in your
no!
head talking to you?
oh,
You need like
no!
an angel and a devil one so you can just seem completely
I just have,
schizophrenic.
You have Tourette's.
doesn't
It's
have
okay.
an
You have a
angel, he's got a
disability. You
cold.
have Tourette's. It's okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an angel, he has a cold. And
You're
even has the
protected.
accent.
You're a minority. You're protected.
Oh my
you,
god.
You have Tourette's.
Short
so
bush
there.
sharp.
That's
Short
the
bush sharp.
that's the big.
That's
a
So
good
that
one.
is that's what we're gonna be. That's what we're gonna be giving away. But I think I am gonna hold it till a little bit longer in the live feed. I have not even had a beer yet. So if you guys could talk to him for a minute,
Yeah, go
for me to
ahead.
go grab a beer.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will be right back. I'll even give
Yeah.
you guys. Check this out.
Oh, we get the full.
Solo.
What's up,
Solo.
ladies and gents? Now you're on Neve's Knives.
Bang!
Live.
Neve's Knives. My name is Kara, and this is my lovely, beautiful husband, Jared. And today, what are we going to talk about, sweetheart?
Bob Smith wants to know if you can put multi-roll ceramic bearings on a budget Kaiser, then why do more expensive knives not have them?
Good question, Bob.
Yeah, so there are some very expensive knives that have that, like Shirogorov. Shirogorovs use multi-roll ceramic bearings. There's probably a couple other companies, I think, from Russia that do them. Some of the what are they called? The custom knife factory knives, they have them. So there are some that do.
It's kind of like what we were talking about before. Sometimes knife companies don't catch up with our wants and needs until after they purge old inventory, and then they get
And
around to it.
multi-row adds more stability to the pivot, so that's actually a really good thing. Not only is it
I'm on the
but
fence. I'm
more
on the
pivot
fence with
stability.
multi-row bearings. I like them on certain knives, but I have noticed that every knife that I've had that has multi-row bearing systems gets dirty and gummy quicker than the ones that have a single row. I don't know what it is, and
might
it's,
be the
all,
No,
it's
I
my
think, that's
react.
true. I think that's true, though.
No, I would agree with
The,
that.
only,
It's
the
just
only
safety.
exception to that, is the Shirogorovs I've handled with their new multi-row bearing
Yeah.
systems, and those are just
Because
ridiculous.
those are kind of trapped. They're
They
a little
are.
more trapped.
They're not, but they're not fully caged. Like you can separate the bearings from the
Right,
plate.
you can separate the bearings from the
So
ball.
I think it's because they have a little bit more movement in them.
and they have like a little space for gunk to kind of
Yeah, and that's what I'm
roll
saying.
out.
Yeah.
But hands
you want
down,
space, but
the
not too little.
still in my opinion, and people argue with me, the gold standard for smoothness in a knife is my Norseman. I don't know what the difference is in the bearings that John uses, but it's just you can't even feel like even on a Shiro, you can feel the bearings roll. Like you can feel that. You don't feel anything. There's nothing. I still love this knife so much. Like
Yeah.
this is that
Okay.
knife that no matter I've had it for like 2 years, no matter what, like every morning when I pick it up and I put it in my pocket or in my waistband, I'm like, I love it.
Those are like
That's
the
how
gold
you know you got
standard
the
for
right knife.
grails for a long time. People don't talk about them as much, but they're still amazing.
Guys, I wanted to
Um,
show you this. This is Asahi Super Drive. This is like my second favorite Japanese beer.
Before we get out of here, I want to comment on this comment. Mark Ridgewell says, Tony Marfione said in an interview with Blade HQ, M390 is superior alloy compared to Magnica. What do you think, Jared?
I would agree.
I think that's false. I think so I think if the company that's heat treating the M390 does it optimally and does it well, then it's going to have maybe a little bit more edge retention, and that is true. But his M390 is not. So if you take Magna Cut, he treated it 64 HRC versus his M390 at 5960. The Magna Cut's going to outcut it.
Yeah, I will agree there. But okay, so I'm
And
basing
it's
it off.
tougher.
I'm basing it off
more
as a
stainless,
custom.
and it's more stainless and tougher.
I'm basing it on as a custom knife maker, having made knives in 20CV, M390, 204P. I've made knives in
Not Magna Cut though.
no, but I will tell you, I don't do it at that. When I make a knife, all of my custom knives, the M390 or 20CV, was at 6465.
Right.
And it's insane. Like you can like there it is night and day difference. Oh, what I was gonna tell
And
you guys
I would
is, like,
agree in that case. Then yes.
look, it's got your name on it.
Oh shit!
How come Breeze is in here but wasn't in ours?
What the fuck, Breeze? Where were you earlier?
Miss Neves, do you see it's got your name on it?
Hey! That's
So
my name.
so this is called super dry, and
What does that mean?
Karakuchi
Why
is
is my
dry
name on
mouth.
it?
Well, Karakuchi is dry mouth.
Why does my name suck in every other fucking language? In Spanish, it means face.
It's dry.
There, it
It's
means
just all
whatever
dry.
you
It's
said,
just all dried
dry
up.
mouth. What the fuck?
Kara is dry. Kuchi is mouth. It's two separate words.
That's how it is in Spanish. Cara is face. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'm hoping I get one of those new Ramlock knives too from Microtech. I'm really gonna try to get one of those.
The actual root
That looks
meaning,
awesome.
the intended root meaning of my name in English is good friend, but that's the
Oh,
only
that's
one
cool.
that's good. But
Maurice.
Cara is super dry. Fuck
So
you.
do we.
bitch.
Everyone does. That's what I said. Kara's super dry.
All right, guys, we're gonna take off.
Poor dude. All
I
right,
love
bro.
you guys. Thank you for having me, Mike. Congratulations again.
Me? You
and
mean
good
us?
luck to
Having
everybody.
us?
Good luck to everybody. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.
Bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by. It made it easy. I was expecting to have at least one guest, but Zach got busy. Thank you. Oh, Zach in the Wild. I got in touch with Zach.
Good.
And I sent him a link to this, and he said he was going to be busy, but I was kind of hoping he'd stop by. And then, like I said, I couldn't fault Jeremy over to quartering because like he does like six videos a day. I have a hard time getting 3 done a day and edited and up, and he's filming,
crazy.
editing, and posting 6 videos a day.
Yeah,
and
6
he
is
still
tough.
he still has time to be on a bowling league, a darts league, and go to movies with his wife. I'm like,
Damn.
Jesus Christ,
Jeez.
dude! Do you like how much meth do you do?
Later, guys.
So later. So guys, I am going to. I know I said that I was going to do it at the 30-minute mark, the 60-minute mark, and the 90-minute mark. But I do like the fact that there are 202 of us here. So that final box of giveaway is going to. It's still going to be Crazy Sharp is the hashtag. I'm going to wait a little bit. But if you already won, you're basically out. So Robert can DM me. Robert can send me a message on the Gilded server. What was the other one? Alestazan 41 or 40. You can email me at gunmonkey1974, and we'll figure out who the last winner is here in a little bit. So what's going on with everybody? I'm just getting into my first. I was going to drink a couple beers, an hour and 17 minutes into it. This has been a blast. This is the most people I've had in a live feed ever. And hopefully you guys will stick around and come to the next one. I do live feeds every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to start making Mondays members only Mondays. Wednesdays is going to be weird shit Wednesdays. Fridays is going to be Friday is going to be a live feed where we can talk about stuff and I can have guests. So I want to break it up like that. I will tell you, Voo Fam. I gave away a bunch of Kaisers. I trolled Crazy K too. So what my plan is, so I go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Fridays I go at 8:30 p.m. Pacific. Because that way I have time for Bees Blades to end his live feed and shit. So which day is Mall Ninja stuff? I think it's going to be the member only Monday is going to be Mall Ninjas. So, but the deal is, like, I want to do more stuff for my paying members. I already try to do a lot of stuff for them. I have a lot of paying members. If you want to join the membership, I try to do a bunch of stuff for them, and we hang out in the Gilded server a lot. So if that's something you're interested in, by all means, you can join a membership. I would absolutely love it. So maybe when I hit 100 paying members, I'll give away a couple of these hats to the paying members. But I do giveaways. On. I had been doing it monthly. I think I'm gonna have to kick it back to quarters. It's not Manbeard anymore, Travis. It is now Crazy Sharp to enter to win. Members. I have a membership here on. I have a membership set up here on YouTube, and there's 3 tiers. I have a baseline. I have a just looking a baseline and a premium. So the baseline and premium guys have different benefits. Just looking, the only thing they have access to is the gilded server. I used to give access to early access to videos. Well, Daniel, you still have time to get into the last box. If he's still entering Manbeard, he's not going to hear you say that for 20 minutes. Somebody needs to go back in time and tell him that. Lefty EDC. Lefty, you get.
Lefty gets Hell's Bells. Lefty, would you lick my taint? I'm just asking, for a friend, just in case. I might be inclined to let you do that.
Oh no. No, it's going to be a little bit. I'm going to keep as many people around as I can. There's 200 people here. I'm being selfish. Thanks for the 10 bones, Lefty. Thanks, Kevin. It wouldn't let me rate Coochie. Yeah, it's okay. So to keep things all from getting all like nasty, sometimes I had to Lefty rules. Which box is last? We just went through it. That's the one with the Fair and Forge Valor. One of my sea snakes. The $165 sea snakes that are the upgraded ones. All that stuff. So it's the last box. We're gonna wait till a little closer to the end. What's in the box? Absolutely nothing. No, there's a lot of stuff in it. I will put you in timeout. Well, I'm giving away. So I will tell you guys, I have to be really quiet about this because my wife is behind me doing laundry. The only items in the boxes that I purchased are the sea snakes. And I actually absolutely bought those with my own money. Now, I didn't pay full price for them because I'm the designer and I definitely got a discount. So I did. Jared, we all went through it. We went through the entire box, Derek. We went through all of it. I'll go through it again. Sea Snake, the $165 version of the Sea Snake. Hang on. I'll go full screen. That. Kaiser Towser K in red micarta. CRKT Unique, the Vanoy Snap Lock. That's that one that you push and the blade comes out the side. I don't know when you missed it. It took us like 5-10 minutes to go through it. The much sought after Alit Edge snake knife. And that's just in it. It's just in there because I'd feel bad throwing it away because y'all bought it for me. Derek, have you gotten into the giggle grass? The Fair and Forge Valor. And the Jesus, that zipper on this. I do have to apologize. A couple of these pouches, I don't know what happened. The zippers got fucked up on them. The Pyrite. So and then of course, like I said, no joke, these beads are $100. This is the same company that makes the Darth Vader. I'll show you. Oh, dropped all of it. I dropped all of it. I just dropped my keyboard. So if you guys have seen my Sith Lord Microtech DOC, you've seen that I have a Darth Vader bead on it. So same guy made these. Now what was somebody posted something. What's the Gilded server? If you've ever used Discord, it's just like that, except I don't like Discord's politics. And so I like using alt tech as often as possible. So if you guys follow me, you know everything that goes on this channel is on Rumble. I get paid here. Rumble doesn't pay me anything, but I absolutely support alt tech. So that's why as soon as Steven Crowder comes up with a plan on what he's going to do to offer like contracts to people for creation, I'm absolutely going to sign up. So, but that's all it is. It's just like the it's just like Discord. I spend a lot of time in there because I have to admit, when you're editing, there's a lot of downtime while you're editing. There's a lot of time while the video files are rendering and things like that. There's a lot of time that I spend on the Gilded server. I also spend a lot of time on my, I mean, what's the channel called? It's not. It is a members only. Okay, so it is a members only benefit. I send a link to the members, and then they have access to the Gilded server. It's not a channel. It's a chat server where we all just chat, but it's closed loop. You have to be a member. It's not like something where you can go follow it. You just basically, I give you access to it. But it's called Crazy Sharp Crew. But if you're not a paying member, you're not going to get access to it. Like I bounce the membership and things like that. So you got to be a paying member to get in. So cheers to the subs. Echo and Disco. Sorry, I forgot that that's very loud. I forgot to turn down the volume on that section of the soundboard. Anyone here, just for the giveaway, recognize this channel gets... This is the channel to get rock solid knife reviews. I don't have my reading glasses, sorry. So, yeah, it's a benefit. It's a benefit for paying members. They have access to it. So I send out, when I get new members, I put out a link, and then I put out a link on the community tab, and then I send it out to the community tab only to members, and then they can join. The thing is, if you become a paying member, I will tell you right now, please absolutely make sure that your name on YouTube matches the name that you're putting in the Gilded server, because that's how I verify who's got access and things like that. Crazy Sharp, gotcha. Invitation only Gilded server. Yeah, there you go. What do I listen to while editing? Usually the news. You would think that I watch like YouTube videos about knives and stuff like that. I really don't. Because the thing is, a lot of times videos get, they bias you against the knife. If somebody has a bad opinion of a knife, there's a good chance that I'm going to take that with me. So I honestly don't watch a lot of knife to YouTube. I really don't. But a lot of times what I do is I just goof off in the Gilded server and I talk to them. I also have a ton of like miniature arcade games, the playable ones. They're 1/16 scale, so they're like this big, but they're playable and they're right next to my workstation. And so I'll just walk over there and I'll play a game of 1942 or Asteroids or Missile Command. And then when I finish that, usually it's time, like by the time I finish a game of like Missile Command, it's time to check the status of that stuff. So Gilded server is fun. Kurt Cromco, cheers to Mike, been following for years. Should be celebrating 20K. I'd like to be celebrating 100K. That would be fucking awesome. But we're not there yet. Guys, as a reminder, I'm holding off for a little bit on this last box. The giveaway hashtag is going to be Crazy Sharp. We are looking at how many people have entered. 256 have entered already. So let me give you some.
I'll give you some twink. We'll give you some coal, tri-state coal tinkly bells. Thanks for the 10 bones.
There we go. That's better. Let's go. I'm a pop. I gotta sleep. Well, I mean, I want to keep everybody here as long as I can. Because the thing is, the second I stop the giveaway, everybody's going to leave. And I don't want to give it up yet. So y'all are going to hang out with me. The Gilded server is kind of slow-paced, but cool all the same. Okay, I have to figure out how to turn off slow mode. But the fact is, I don't know if I want to turn off slow mode, because what happens is some people, Zorro, you know who you are, some people will absolutely just text and text and text and text and text and text and text, and no one can get a word in edgewise. And so you can only put up one chat every 30 seconds. Plus, you got to remember, like, I'm in the Gilded server maybe 3 or 4 times a day. So currently, depression and inebriation. I'm in 2 states. I'm in 3. Depression, inebriation, and California. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in California. 203 likes, 200 people like. Holy crap. I watch a lot of cooking channels, to tell you the truth. I watch watch restoration videos. I absolutely watch news, like, and I watch not mainstream news. I do catch some mainstream news, but I like to have a broad spectrum. So I watch I watch some stuff from CNN, and then I watch a lot of stuff from like Tim Pool, the guys from what's that news? Epic Times, Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, some of those guys. And then, of course, I watch Demolition Ranch. I watch Scott over at Kentucky Ballistics. How many knives have I designed? I have designed officially 2 that have been released, but I've got several other designs. That I've got that I haven't come out yet. So took a bath once when it was overrated. That's not overrated. I'm not gonna lie. So I have a story to tell you. Here's a story for you. Nico and I stayed at I think it's the, what's the name of the hotel? It used to be the Aladdin. Now it's the Planet Hollywood in Vegas. So Nico and I stayed at the Planet Hollywood in Vegas for one of the knife shows. At any rate, it was for my birthday. So it would have been USN. And I got drunk. And I came back to the room like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I took a fucking bath. There's nothing I like better than taking a bath. The problem is, you got to have a bathtub I fit in. Luckily, the bathtub there was huge. And I told Nico, the wife and I stayed at that hotel before it was Planet Hollywood, when it was the Aladdin. That's where we had our honeymoon. I have a poker chip from there. Well, Nico is with Artisan, but actually that's just Nico, my little buddy. But yes. Corey Frisbee. Okay, I will after this, I will try to remember, if you guys that are in the Gilded server and any of you that have my actual phone number, if you could remind me to post up a link, I will put it up. So Corey, what's going to happen is I'm going to post up a link in the community tab on my YouTube channel with a link to the Gilded server. And then I will grant you access to all the chat rooms here in a day or 2. I'll try to do it today, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to remember. So what's your opinion on true crime? I don't watch true crime if I'm stoned. I get a little off. Did we pick the last prize? We have not yet. I'm pushing it off a little bit. Do you guys want to pick the last prize, or do we want to hang out? Okay, here's the deal. If we pick the last prize now, we can carry out our plans. Our simple plan that I usually do on Wednesday, which is we end the live feed with Cutlery Corner Network. I will run a little bit long because I'm going to finish this beer and I have one more. And then so what we'll do is let's hang. Okay. So what I'll say is I'll pick right now and then we'll hang out because I do know that there are people on the East Coast and it's late for them. So I'm going to pick the box, and then we will go over and we will watch Cutlery Corner Network, and we will ridicule the knives that they are shilling on their garbage channel, which is always a good time. So we'll pick the last prize. I'll give you guys the last 37 seconds to put up the hang on. That's not what I want. Hashtag Crazy Sharp in the comments section. There are 260 people currently entered. And like I said, what you have to do is you got to send me an email. If you win, you have to send me an email with a screenshot of your channel homepage that I can verify. And I would like to be able to verify you in my subscribers on the page, but that's what we're gonna do. So I'll go ahead and we'll pull this up. How much time we got? Where am I at here? Yeah, it's time. We can do that. We can do that. And so the winner is Officer of Knafs. Officer of Knafs. Absolutely. Get in touch with me via email. Send me a picture of your home screen on your YouTube so I can validate who you are, and we'll get it figured out, and I'll get your address, and I'll get those shipped out to you. Like I said, if you are in another country, Canada, I mean, I'm only offering outside of Canada, outside of the United States to Canada. If you are in Canada, I will get in touch with you, but you can send me the shipping. So if you're outside of the United States, you can absolutely send me the shipping. So I do know that there's a lot of people that need to go to bed. So I'm going to see it drop off pretty quick, but I am absolutely I have to write this on the box that Officer of Knafs. Sorry. If you knew how I have this set up, like my Gilded server guys have seen pictures of what my setup looks like. It's cramped, and I hit the microphone a lot. Gotcha. Got it written on there, Officer Knafs. So yeah, that was $1,800 worth of stuff. Why? Congrats, bro, but can we stop the Knafs thing? I don't know. Is he here? Because I know Robert was here. Let's see. Officer Knafs, are you here? If Officer of Knafs is here, absolutely, I need you to let me know, because if not, I'll redraw it. Redraw. No, we gotta, like, okay, Officer of Knafs, type in that you're here. You can tag him. Okay, tag him and let him know he won. No, why would I do that? Jesus, you guys are brutal. Alice said he's here. She can tag him. That means he's still here. Yeah, give him a chance. I literally just did the draw. You guys are brutal. Just say here, Officer of Knafs. If you go into there and you hit if you're on a computer and you type @ if the person is still in the chat and it brings up their name, that means they're here. Well, you guys are brutal. Why? Nafs.com is Ben's company. Still here. I know you're still here. They're playing like they are present. I don't have anything else to give away. I know it's knives, but I'm telling you, there's like, what is this? I'll tell you what. We'll give him till we will give him another. I mean, I'm gonna be live for a while, so we'll give him a little bit of time. God, you guys are brutal. Yeah, I carry a NAF. I carry a Kniff. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes. You guys calm down. Jesus. You guys are brutal. This is why I don't do giveaways. It brings out the worst in people. I'm going to give him at least like 10 more minutes, man. I walk away. Maybe he went to the toilet. I was thinking about it. Like I had to get up and go get a beer. Jesus. You guys are horrible. Let me bring this up. Holy crap. You guys are fucking evil. I'm going to bring up Cutlery Corner Network. They spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be N-E-W-E-R-K. I have it up and ready. We will, let me get back here. He's not a real subscriber. Degenerates. Let's see here. Free crap. I'm going to give him 5 more minutes, okay? I'm going to give him 5 more minutes. If I haven't seen him in the next 5 minutes, then I will do a redraw, okay? What did Zorro say? I hate the rat one. I'm going to do a redraw in 5 minutes. Burn him at the NAF. If you want one of those mats that I use, it's nafs.com. No, you didn't. You won. No, you didn't. So $157 people. Just stick around because I am probably going to wind up doing a redraw. First 2 people rogered up really easy. And the thing is, like, Robert, I can absolutely get a hold of Robert anytime. He was in the live feed. I saw him. No redraws. He'd be pissed when he knows he won. He's a bot. Officer Naft, that dude's a bot or a fed. I'm a hangout. It's all good. Yeah, no, it's fun. I absolutely, this is great because the thing is, like, this absolutely is a reason I picked and set it up as UNRK and ARK. Free bell. That gets free bell, and it was so good. That gets this. That made me laugh. You get auto-tune bells for free because of that comment. That is fun. Are you a narc? K-N-A-R-K. So let me go grab a beer. Let me go grab the other beer. And I will be right back, and we'll probably do a redraw if I haven't seen a post from him, I will absolutely redraw. Like, you guys are right. The first 2, it was easy. So give me just a second. I gotta grab that other beer. I mean, come on. If he's pooping, how many of you guys go to the toilet without your phone? I sure as fuck. I haven't went to the toilet without my phone. I went into the bathroom and sat down, realized I didn't have my phone, pulled my pants back up, and walked back out to get my phone. Oh, don't worry. I'm getting ready. We're just going to go do a redraw right now. We've waited long enough. If he was here, he'd be here. Oops. If he was here, he would have answered. So we're going to go ahead. Officer at Canaf. See, he's here. Look at that. See? I was getting ready to do a redraw. See? Officer Canafs. Officer of Canafs. I need you to send me an email to gunmonkey1974@gmail.com. It's pretty easy to remember. You guys are brutal. They wanted me to give away your knife, bro. So I need you to send me an email with a... See? I was going to go smoke a joint. But at any rate, so you won. So what I need you to do, gunmonkey1974 at gmail.com. Will B's got it here. That's my email address. Send me a screenshot of your homepage and everything so that I can validate that you are an actual YouTube subscriber and everything. And I will get your address and shit. If you're outside the United States, you have to pay the shipping. That's the only deal. So, bunch of vultures. Yeah, be happy for him. Yeah, see? He is a Fed. Are you a narc? K-N-A-R-K. K-N-A-R-C. That was what it was. So, yeah. Look, I'm going to give everybody a fair shot. We waited for 15 minutes. Well, actually, we waited for 10 minutes. I figure that's a fair amount of time. I still have 15 minutes left in the live feed, and it's going to be longer than that because I just got my second beer, and now we're going to take this off. So, at any rate, like I said, send me that email. Absolutely send me the email, and then I'll get you your package out. So, let's stop this screen, and let's go here, and we're going to bring this up. I'm trying to bring it up. Oh, it's not Jod, though. Fucking big nose Kate is in my fucking ear right now. There it is.
Bowler N690 on the blade, and then the ostrich sheath. So if it's mammoth molar,
why do you need a sheath for an ostrich, you dumb bitch?
To an ostrich sheath. Pretty fantastic. It's the only knife line that we carry.
You missed everything. I gave away $1,800.
$428 for the squirrel.
Thank you, sir.
Handmade in South Africa. 111781.
That bitch fucking. This chick,
Next
I'm telling you right now.
Also
she sucks dick behind
an Arno. This one's a different
truck
frame,
stop gas
so I wanted
station.
you to see the squirrel. And then this is the gecko. So both of these are going to be in that smaller range. This one's 5.5 inches. And when you go to the larger fixed
in Japan,
blades
that's massive.
by Arno.
Sorry.
And I'm sure it's because it's more
6:15 a.m. in Paris.
Bowler in 690, all that.
Oh, I should have cracked that with the echo on.
Then you're going to get to a higher price point. So these
Bubbles!
are about half of where an 8-inch skinner would sell. But $460.
Which I'm not gonna lie,
This one
they have.
too will have
Yeah,
that
they do.
ostrich sheath right there. The
They do.
Arno Bernard
They don't have a
logo.
lot of them.
Nice custom gift.
How's
box
the
and
audio? Like
certificate.
now that I've got this set up.
111788.
Because
Item number, so
I don't
this
know
one's
how
just
loud the microphone is versus how loud
$460,
the channel is.
For the gecko. Ooh, I like this. If you like genuine abalone.
I do, but that's not.
This is the real deal. Genuine abalone, a really thick, nice.
The one that was super sharp is the
fire in that.
Hang on a second.
The pinks
the
and green
Valor,
and
Fair and Forged
purple
Valor.
and, it's so beautiful. So this is made by Case.
Fair and Forged Valor.
Also on the vault release knife.
Okay.
For 2021.
Okay, allow me to
And
elaborate
it's
on this.
Copperhead frame. So you're only going to
N690 with a
see
custom heat treat, because those are custom knives. Those
that,
aren't production knives.
8.20.
Custom heat treat, and I've handled some of the Arno Bernard knives. They're amazing. N690 with a good heat treat is amazing. It gets shit on all the time. It's
Just a very
fucking great.
limited time for like a couple of months. made a batch, made a collector batch, and then it went right back into the vault. Most of these
Where
would
we
have
should have
a
fucking
bone
left it.
handle, but they did the abalone version of it too, which is going to be like the most expensive one. And,
Abalone.
in the bunch. Matter of fact, it might be the only one we have left in stock. I don't think I have any more copperheads.
Shut up. I haven't got to see it yet.
But with it being back in the vault, you're looking at 5+ years before you even have a chance.
Yeah, Fair and
to
Forge
buy
design. I'm sorry. Well, it's a Fair
another
and
one of
Forge.
these. It comes
Valor
with
is the name
this
of it. It's done by
velvet
Artisan.
jewel box. Item number is
N690 with custom heat treat is sick.
1083.94.
I've got several knives in N690 that got a custom heat treat.
$248.73.
And N690 Cobalt
You know,
is
that
even
abalone
fucking
knife
better.
sure would make a great Valentine knife, but if that's not in your budget, we have cotton candy. And cotton candy is
You got
a
nose candy,
pink-
you fucking crackhead bitch.
That is so pretty. It is a pink Coralon. They have
I'm not
some,
saying it's better. I'm just saying it's.
white in there too. That white
Okay.
has this
There's
iridescent
127
color.
of you here that are going to get upset
And
with me when I say
that's
this.
on a Hen and
A lot of
Rooster
your super
312.
steals are bullshit,
Premium
and most
Trapper.
people
Cotton
aren't like
candy
this. Here's the thing.
Trapper.
Here, let me mute this.
$68.
Most people don't realize that their super steels were heat treated at a lower range. You're getting heat treats on steels that are like garbage heat treats, and people don't even notice. That should tell you something. Most people don't need a fucking super steel. Most people don't know the difference between fucking M390 and 440C. So, like, a lot of people are like, Shane said something about it. Like, these knives that are coming out, if you don't know about the steel, you're not going to know. And then people are like, oh, I got to have all these super steels. And like fucking Shane said, you're paying this exorbitant price for something that's no better than 14C. That should tell you something about the majority of knife consumers. You don't need half the people in America, half the people in the country. If you gave them a knife in 20 CV, a knife in N690, and a knife in fucking 420C, they're not going to be able to tell you the difference. They're not. And companies capitalize on that. Let me bring that back up.
Made these,
There we go.
But the Tulip series is pretty cool. That, of course, is all made
So
by
these
hand.
these Winchesters
They
that are made in,
carve out that
I think they're
space
made in
for the
Manchester,
tulip.
Ohio. They're actually
hand
pretty good knives.
pin the tulip onto the bone handle.
Now I've
there.
made knives in
And
S125V
You've got a great
at
looking
67
knife.
Rockwell.
3 1/4.
I know what a
single
super steel is.
blade
I've dealt with it. I've
Barlow.
done that custom heat
Winchester
treat.
logo there.
I
on
was
the
a custom
blade.
knife maker for a
238,
long
sale
time.
price 110930. Arnaud Bernard, this one, the wildebeest. So back to some more red. This one's like a brick red. You're going to get that. You will get so many different colors and shades of these handles because, you know, the density of the mammoth molar, the kudu bone, whatever that they're working with determines how
I mean,
that
that's,
color
you got
is
like,
perceived.
okay, so it's
So
an
you
N690,
might
and a
get
lot of people don't like that
more
steel.
of an Appaloosa.
But you're talking about
You might
some
get the
pretty
starker
exotic
brick red.
materials. Like
I
their
mean,
sheets are
it just
exotic
has a lot of
materials. The
variation.
scales are
I
made
like
out of
this
mammoth molar.
white and gray.
And I got
stripe
news for you.
pattern
I've
that's
handled a
pretty
bunch of their knives.
consistent, though, in all
Is
the
that Cape
mammoth molar.
Buffalo?
This one will get that ostrich sheath again
Wildebeest.
because it is mammoth molar. But this is one of the larger ones. Well, it's 6
So-
3/4. I guess it's kind of right there in the middle.
No, they didn't.
Molar and 690.
They just buy it. Like, you can't.
One of the best
Arnaud
fixed
Bernard
blades you
doesn't
will
know
ever
that they're
own.
selling their stuff. Arnaud Bernard just is
We
selling
always
it. Like, who
get
cares?
just a
What is it?
very
That's like trying to
limited
say that I
number
lose credibility
of,
by having my knives
anything
sold
that we
on
get from the Arnaud line
on
because
fucking Amazon or eBay. It doesn't.
they're
I
all handmade.
I absolutely
It takes
disagree.
a lot of time to make that knife. It's $598. The wildebeest frame, 111786 item number. Oh, I like this liquid gold. Michael Prater.
Now this is a
liquid
ripoff.
gold
Michael Prater
Stockman.
makes
It
these
is a
plastic fucking
Stillwater
epoxy
Stockman, which is
scales,
that 3
and then they
1/4
sell these
race
knives for
Stockman.
$28,
Does
and you
have
know
a
that
lot
knife
of
is worth
gold
$5.
in there, but just some chunky pieces of this turquoise Coralon too, just to kind of add to that handle. A little bit
That
of
is
green
hideous.
and blue worked in there.
That is it. Look at the
But
edges
it's
on those. Look,
Cornline. They're
why
all
are they
gonna
so
look
fucked
different.
up?
You're gonna have just that.
Oh, it's a Steel
variation of
Warrior. That's
color,
why that knife
and
was
it is
fucked up.
only $28.
Steel Warrior knives are
Michael
horrible.
works with a lot of different brands.
Michael,
We
so
have
they keep
Winchester,
calling
Hen
them
and
Michael Prater
Rooster.
Customs.
This is
Michael
Steel
Prater, from what
Warrior.
I can
I've seen
tell,
Crowing Rooster.
pimps knives.
But what
But
is
look,
nice
Mike,
is
they
when
would
he makes
go.
these
No,
signature series
no
knives.
PDM. Shut the fuck up.
They're in the budget. You get a Michael Prater custom handle and a knife in the budget. It's $28 and that's
Fucking
it.
garbage.
Item number is 1118.
I don't give a shit what the item number is. It's fucking horrible.
Winchester Pearl Barlow, two-blade Barlow, back to a Winchester made in the USA, and it has a pearl.
I want
handle.
a knife
Now,
sheath made
you
from
know,
a
we had the
politician.
abalone a
I think at
second
this
ago,
point,
which
all
was
of us do.
case.
I actually want one made from an
And
ATF agent. That would make me
This is
much
the
happier.
only pearl
It's a
pocket knife
lonely
I have on the
pearl.
show made
Just
like
a lonely
this,
pearl.
which are those thick slabs, a genuine mother of pearl, lots of color. You get that
No,
iridescent
mother of
rainbow
pearl
in
sounds
there.
really cool, but you know what mother of pearl
And
is, right?
Case
That's the
used to
inside of a
make
fucking shell.
a pearl pocket knife line. They
That's all it
didn't.
is.
They
It's not
have now
pearl.
discontinued
It's
to
mother
do
of
that
pearl. It's the
because they
inner
couldn't
lining
get
of a
this
fucking
quality of
oyster.
pearl. Michael Prater, this is your 5-star pearl. He did the custom handle on that, and it's 3 3/8. It's $287.50.
God, that's fucking
There's the nice
That is
gift
stupid.
box and the certificate. Item number is 1090.
Genuine. It's genuine mother of pearl. You know what father of pearl is?
There's another one that could
It's
kind of fall into
sand.
that pink
Because
category.
that's what makes a pearl.
The
Is when a,
cranberry, but this one's jigged.
when a
I'm pretty sure
fucking
that other one was a smooth
when,
one.
when a
I only have 4
oyster
of this
gets
one.
a fucking
Back
piece of
to that
sand under it.
beautiful tulip. The tulip series was actually something that
And then,
Tim
you know
Scott
what?
and his dad
How fucking hungry do you have to
had
be to
talked
realize
about
you're like, you know what?
making. They
Like
actually
you fucking
had
open up an
the,
oyster, you're like, you know what?
tooling to
I'm gonna
make the
eat that
tulip
fucking.
shield
I'm gonna
over
eat that
30
loogie.
years ago,
I'm gonna
but it
eat
was
that
just
fucking
kinda put
snot
on the
that's in that.
shelf.
That's disgusting.
And in 2021, they decided to go for it. Very low quantities, very limited number. That's a lot of work. But what a
I'm gonna
statement
tell you,
piece,
like, if
that
you go
tulip
look, a lot of these
is
knives,
so
like
different
everywhere, are
from
that
most
price. I
shields
do
that
have
you
to
see
say
out
that the
there,
ones I've
for
seen,
sure.
they've kind of stepped up their quality.
$268. That's one of those knives that will just continue to grow in value over the years. Item number is 110947.
No, you can't. And I mean, even
And how about some
with
purple?
a custom heat treat
Matter
on
of fact,
N690,
it
it's
is
never going to
the
be as
only
good
purple pocket knife that I
for.
recall.
It's
Hen and
never
Rooster
going to be as
making. This
hard.
was
I
part
should
of
say.
that
It's never going to
anniversary
be the
edition that they
same as
did.
other steels. But comparing one steel to another, it's like comparing apples and watermelons. It
I
is
don't
that
remember
far
which
apart.
anniversary it was. Was it the 70th?
That is.
I don't know. I have
That
to
is
go back
fucking
and look.
hideous.
But they did a
Hen and
green
Rooster
shield
actually
for
used to
that
be. Hen and Rooster
anniversary
actually used to be a decent company
and came
until
out
like
with
the
this purple handle. So it
1970s,
is a
I think,
purple
and then
smooth
everything just
bone.
went to
It
shit.
has the elongated nickel silver bolsters that are crimped, 4-blade
Right?
Congress, 4-inch Congress, and used to, if you guys remember, you know,
Yeah, we got.
Congress
I think
used
we
to
got
be
it. I
just
think we got
part
taken down.
of,
Polly and I
like,
I
your
think
top
maybe doing a
5
live
pocket
feed
knife
tomorrow.
frames.
I don't know. I
But
haven't
that
talked
is
to him
not
for a
the
couple
case
days.
now.
Polly and I
It
might
is
be doing a
really
live feed over at
tough
Purple
to
Heart
come
Barbecue
across a
because he needs
Congress
guys.
nowadays.
You guys.
And a lot of these brands
He needs
that
more
we
watch
have.
time. If you're
But
not
this is Hen and
following my
Rooster.
buddy Polly,
It's only $58.07.
if you're not following my buddy Polly over at Purple Heart Barbecue, please do me a favor. Go over and follow him, Purple Heart Barbecue. If somebody wants to drop a link, Polly's a great dude. But his channel just really hasn't gotten a lot of traction, and he puts a lot of work into it. So if you guys want to do something in support of disabled veteran, he absolutely got Purple Heart in. Polly got a Purple Heart, I believe, in Afghanistan or Iraq. I don't remember which. But like, if you want to support that, like, go over and follow his channel. He puts out really good content, and he's fucking hilarious. There you go. Go follow Polly over at Purple Heart Barbecue. Saying no one knows the difference anymore is nonsense. Really? Then I'm going to ask you, why do so many people not know until somebody points out to them that their heat treat is fucked up on their knives. Like, I'm going to disagree. Like, most of the people here, yeah, but I'm saying 99% of the population, not the people here. Not the people here. We're an exception. We're all fucking weird knife nerds. We're going to know. 99% of the consumers out on the market, they're going to look at these knives and think that these are amazing. They're going to have a $12 knife and think they got the best fucking thing in the world. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about like us. I'm just saying a lot of people waste money on super steels that they have no fucking clue what they're actually getting. She likes it black. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to say that. That sounded very sexual. Me cooking on YouTube. Yeah, you can cook. Yeah, go follow Chef Rocky. Jesus, Mark. Okay, hang on.
Free ground shipping.
Oh, Stagalon. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the sound back on. You're taking. See, I'm only responsible for what I say, not what you hear.
Which it is a great deal
Mark,
for that.
I get pissed off when people take me out of context. I said 99% of the people out there. You guys are not that 99% of the people, Mark.
I'm so excited about because get a good knife and it has
Yeah,
free
thanks.
shipping.
Sorry. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Like, this community here is the
Registered
difference.
to win
Mark.
on
That's
February
the
the 8th,
worst
we'll be
thing
giving
about
this knife
everything I
away,
say on
and
YouTube.
it is
I'm
a
only
handmade
responsible for what I
pellet,
say, not
which
what you
are
hear. If I get
handmade
taken
in
out of
Norway.
context, I said 99%
This
of
is
the people
also a
out there that buy
limited
knives.
edition
My channel is
2022
not for 99% of the people.
Reindeer
My channel
antler,
is for 1% of the
curly
people.
birch on the handle and green leather spacers.
Which
The
tells you
sheath
something
design
because
is
I have
really
got
neat, too. That was
like
1930s
1% of the
design.
followers of a lot of the
Will
other
come
knife
with a cleaning,
channels. You
polishing
see what I'm
cloth.
saying? I'm not the
There's a
mainstream
booklet
knife
telling you
content.
more about the company.
Stagalon
But
is what
go
they
to
call.
our
Okay, so
website,
that Stagalon
cutlerycorner.net,
is
and
what
get
they
your
call
name
their
into the drawing.
It's
Because
what
on
they call their
February the 8th,
plastic
we'll
but
announce
looks
the
like
winner, and
stag.
This is what our app looks like too, which was will make it so much easier to get to our website if you'd like to do that. But
That's the point I was
you can
getting
watch
to.
the show there on the
99% of the
web,
people
you
out
can
there are doing nothing
shop.
more than cutting tape and cardboard.
So many options on the website, but make sure you enter to win. Whitetail Trapper
Oh, these, you know, this is gonna. These
Premium
have to be good.
trappers, we have 6
They come with a
different
case.
handles, and then this one will
It
come
comes
with
with
a
a
9x12 display. Premium trappers, $14.67 per trapper, stainless steel and nickel silver on the bolsters.
I don't know. I will
and every
announce it
single one
as
with
soon
a
as I
different
know.
color. So if you like, to carry a trapper, the Whitetail Cutlery line is just a really good.
And I do
pocket
reviews
knife
on
line.
knives because
would
I love knives.
Definitely put that in the same category.
There's a lot of
as a
$50
steel
knives
wood.
out there I really fucking love.
This is also one of
And
our
you're not going to see them
brands.
here because they're good knives. These aren't good
There's your
knives.
black smooth bone, like that.
Turn that
The
banner
way
off.
it turns into white there on the edge. There's your jade green smooth bone. We also have a white smooth bone. Notice it has no shield, so you can do some artwork on that if you want to. There's the purple smooth, the dark cherry. I'm going to call that one a black cherry.
God, the
and then we
finish,
have
like
this
how
bright
scratch, like,
red.
can you
It's
see the
kinda like that
waves in those
Valentine red
blades?
we're all used to seeing.
Can you see it? Like when you look down the
6
blade, the blade's like,
great choices there.
like it's like a
Whitetail
lake on a
color.
windy
So
day.
you have the brass liners and pins, the nickel silvers on the bolster, stainless steel
is
blade.
fucking
Get all
hideous.
that for just $14.67 plus a
$14.67
display
a piece.
for these
Plus-
knives, or what you might have a nice collection at home, and you're thinking,
Plus
man,
a
I need
wood
that
display case.
This is 9x12. It's an oak display, single key lock, made in the USA, and it has.
You guys
the
think that's coming?
red
You guys think when that arrives, it's
background
going to
with
be
that
all
one?
fucked up? Like the corners would be busted and
starting to
shit.
see
Be like
some
a
with the black.
picture
I
frame
like
you
both,
dropped
but
off the wall.
$88 for that showcase.
You missed
collection.
everything.
111.
You missed all $1,800 worth of stuff I gave away
Whitetail Trapper showcase.
with a key. They're
Oh, yeah, here's the
$14
little
each, my
chipmunk.
friend.
The little chipmunk. This is a chip away and it has a
away.
white smooth bone handle.
Okay, no
There's a
joke. I
wood
have a chip away
spacer,
cutlery that I got from them, and it's
also a
actually a
leather
really
sheath.
good knife. I really want to
Look at
hate
that.
it. I absolutely want to hate it.
$9.45.
I fucking can't.
That's it. $9.45. You can't buy the leather sheath for that, much less walk into a store and find that kind of a knife for $9.45.
Chip away.
Great
I'm not
looking white
joking. I
smooth
have
bone
a
handle.
chip away
Really, the whole
cutlery that
thing,
was the
just
woo
when
of
you're
the
looking
week
at the design
that
of
we
that,
bought
size
from
6
here. I got
3/4.
drunk one night, and these
It's not this jumbo.
goddamn enablers
Skinner.
that we have in watching
full
this
tank
show with us
construction.
talked me into buying what I wound up buying.
And,
5 knives. I wound up
You
buying
can
5
skin a
knives from
deer,
here.
You can take it to work.
The only one of them that was worth
can
a
be a
shit
really
was the
good
chip away
turkey
cutlery,
knife.
and it was the woo of the week.
Put it in your backpack or your pocket.
It was a with
leave it
order
in your
item, the
truck.
woo
See,
of
it
the
would
week.
fit even in the side door, of your truck, under the seat.
The one that I have actually
It's
has held an edge. Really, I'll go get it. I'll get it. I'll show you guys. Hold on,
That's
momentarily.
one of the deals of the day right there, guys. The little chipmunk.
Momentarily, I'll show you the one.
58086. Item number 58086. Okay, so this is the other Kershaw. I had the navy blue handle earlier, but if you're looking for something really different, this is purple. So the ones that we have in stock right now, we have, of course, the blue, OD green, there's a camo handle, and this purple. So the purple is, very different from all the others, but it's, of course, here this time of year, Valentine's Day, that's a good handle to round up. But it is your scallion, which is a 3.5-inch handle. And this is a
I got news
Kenyan
for you.
design.
There are 100
And
people
all of
watching
these
this,
that he designed,
which
he
is way
gave
more than are actually
an onion
watching
name. So
this live stream.
the smallest one, which is the 3
Let me
inch,
look.
is
I can tell you how many people
chive.
are
And
actively
this is your
watching
3.5,
this.
which is the scallion. And then the leak is the 4-inch. So that's pretty fun that he did that. But this is that speed, safe, fast, assisted opening knife.
There's
It does
49
have
people
the
actually
lock on the
watching,
back, and it's made
and there's
in the
100 of
USA
us.
Because Kershaw,
We
they
are
have some
one
made overseas, but
of
this is
the
made in the
49
USA.
that are actually
It is
watching.
$68.75.
So yeah, this was
Stainless steel
this
blade.
is a chip away cutlery,
Item number is 43626. So we got these back
and I
in
am not gonna lie,
stock.
this is a
We-
very
we have
comfortable
been
knife.
sold
It's
out of
actually ground
most of
pretty
our Kershaws
consistently,
for
and it has
quite a while.
held its
6 months or
edge.
more.
I did a
So
video
they're
about
back in
sharpening it,
stock, and you got to catch them when you
and it
have
is
'em.
still ridiculously sharp.
43626.
It is still like
Okay, this is your
it's
Michael
even in
Prater
tricolor rich light.
clasp creation. We only have 10 of these to offer. This
It's
is in
not a
that
bad
big
knife.
12 by
It's just got a
18
really shitty
display,
sheath.
because these are the large.
It's not horrible at all, and
5.5
I'm
inch
like,
clasp knives. Now you
I'm like,
can
I must have
rearrange
gotten
these
the
any way you
unicorn.
want. We have
it's ground
Jasper
really nice and
stone,
thick. It is actually
which
a
is that
pretty
white
good
base,
little
and then
knife.
it's this burnt orange brown.
But
But
oh,
big
is this
Henry
one of
Rooster
those
clasp
Michael
knife.
Prater's?
This is blue velvet, which is Coralon.
This is a conglomeration
next
of
one
Michael
is
Prater
Golden
customs. See, I
Jade
call them Michael
Jasper.
Prater customs, but they're not. It's Michael
That's a
Prater
really
fucking putting
popular
handles and shit in
stone
it.
handle, purple and gold matrix.
2-8
And
2-8
last
Dave,
but
I
not
will give it
least,
away,
for
but
sure,
I want to. I've
that
got a
is
couple
genuine
more.
mammoth molar. So personally, I
steel?
put that one in the middle and then rearrange all the others around it. But you can do whatever you want. Like I said, you've got that option to just, make it look the way you want it to look. But the
I'm looking in the
mammoth
box.
molar we sold, it was $250.
It
All
says
of
9-inch
these are gonna
overall
be
satin
just
blade, full tang, frostwood handle, packed in
$113.60
nylon with
a
stitch
piece.
logo.
That's it. But we only have 10 of these collections, and it's just based on the limited nature of those knives, because we do not have any more of the Hen and Rooster 5.5-inch frames to even
Don't say.
send to Michael Prater to
It
make more
says
of these custom handles.
China.
This is it, guys. This is
China.
the last call on the
That's all
big
it says
clasp
on it.
knives. So that's
And
what
chip
we
away
wanted to
cutlery.
do, a collection.
So if you guys
and
are a
we
member
brought
of
them
like the
at same
VFW
time
or
as
the
your last chance
DAV,
to do that.
every catalog,
is
every magazine has got one of these chip away cutlery
number
knives
is
in it. It's like,
1119.
oh, this is your commemorative such and such
01.
knife, and I'm like, no, it's not. That's a goddamn bullshit chip away
All right,
cutlery.
here's another option in the
fuck is that?
spiny. The orange spiny oyster. $78. This is a Hen
This
and
is a
Rooster
Takeshi pack.
2-blade Barlow. Damascus series. They've even filed the back of the blades. They filed the spine of the knife. But, you know, this is also just a unique, interesting material to even work with, to make a custom knife handle with. I think a spiny oyster, you know. We see it in some
That is
beautiful
weird.
pieces of jewelry,
Sorry.
things like that. But it's kind of like turquoise, which used to
Spiny
be,
oyster.
or still is in a lot
That
of
is-
jewelry. But it's kind of transitioned over into just an awesome
Jim
option
Frost.
for a knife handle. And same
Yeah, this
thing
thing
here
is
with
green.
spiny. But you have the orange and the red.
God, look at
little
that
bit of yellow that-
Pachymascus.
Blends
This is how
in
this is
there.
how I know that that Michael Prater is
Most
not.
of these were over $100. It was more like $140. They
is
dropped the
fucking
price on all of them.
horrible.
That whole Damascus series, and this one is only $78. Has a retail value of $199.95.
No,
And then
it's
you-
not.
you
It's
know,
not
you
even
have
close
the,
to that.
Hen and Rooster certificates, Michael Prater.
This
custom
is
certificates,
Cutlery
and all
Corner
that
Network's
that will be
live
included
feed
with it, too.
on YouTube.
111851, the Michael Prater Spiny Barlow.
Guys, I'm only gonna run this for a little bit longer.
Do you like camo?
I gotta put the trash out. It's trash
This is
day,
a
hopefully.
Real Tree Trio,
Drop
and
the
it's only
super chat.
$38.75. So
Oh,
that's
sorry, I didn't see it.
$12.92.9.
Celebrate 10K with the
You see the
Cutlery Corner Network
the
knife.
Real Tree
No
decal
balls.
sticker to the
No.
side. It
I'm not
comes with
spending
every
any
single one of
money
these. So
right
you'll
now
end up
at
with
all.
3
But
of
I
those
will give
decal
you your.
stickers, and they're about $5.
I will give you
a piece.
bells for your
If you were to buy just
donation.
the-
Thank you for the 2 bones.
Your knives, you're going to get a folder, a neck knife.
I got a question for
And
you,
then
Leo.
also,
Does it still smell like
a
garbage
frame
on
lock,
Staten Island?
skeleton
Is the
frame.
dump
so
still
this
there?
is going to be the folder. It's 4 3/8. Comes to your clam package too. You have the non-glare
Just
finish on
curious.
the blade, and then that traditional camo pattern on the handle. Most of you are familiar with the Real Tree product too. This is the one I like, which is
Where the fuck are the knives?
3
This is proof that Real
3/4
Tree
of a
will
skeleton
put their
frame.
name on anything.
Again, the non-glare finish. Don't want to give away
If
your
anybody backs out, let me know. I don't think
location
anybody's
when
gonna back
you're
out, bro.
Turkey hunting. And then this one you can really disguise because
I know that for a
is
second you're like,
neck
how the
knife.
fuck
So
does
it
he know
fits
I'm on
into that
Staten Island?
sheath. You can wear it around your neck, under your shirt, and it's really
I wouldn't.
small. It's 3.5 inches.
You can
The
wear
whole
it under
fixed
your
blade there,
shirt.
3.5 inches.
I don't think so.
But I have seen
Those are
hunters, you know, that
fucking
is all you
idiots.
need to skin a deer or turkey, or sometimes, you know, the
Skin a
knives
deer or a turkey. How many
too
people do you
big.
know skin a turkey?
It-
No, you
it
pluck
really
a
hinders
turkey.
The
You,
process, but
Jesus.
this one,
God.
that's really neat. So
No, it's not.
$38.75 for the trio. Again, we've taken them out of the packaging, but they're all going to be clam packaged, and they all get the Real Tree
Shit.
decal
Yeah.
sticker. $38.75.
clam package. I bet she's got a fucking clam package.
111862, item number.
I
All
threw
right,
up in my mouth a little bit when I said
Kingsman
that.
Turquoise Canoe. This is a Michael Prater custom
Shit.
handle.
All you need to skin
The
a turkey.
canoe frame, making a big comeback, big presence.
I thought about
in
her
that
clam
Henry
package and I was like,
This is that full-size canoe. The
It's
3
outdated.
5/8 canoe. Kingsman Turquoise. Gorgeous blue, bright blue, with the gold veining, Hen and Rooster shield. But this is how, you know, Michael Prater
fucking smells like low
makes
tide.
a everyday pocket knife into something really special.
All you need to
You
skin
know,
a turkey. Thanks for
normally these
15
knives would come
bones.
in with a bone
Thanks,
handle
Mike.
or something like that.
Hey, JB, I'll
But
get your knives
he
out to you
adds
as
a
soon as I can.
custom
As soon as I can
turquoise
afford the
handle.
shipping. I got a lot of shipping to do.
And every single one that he makes, they come here. They don't go out to other stores, and so because he just makes.
Now I
You
can't.
know,
I
maybe
just can't get that
50 or
image out
less.
of my head.
I only
Like,
have 15 of this one left. So if you like a canoe frame and you were looking for something different, a nice
I bet
gift
it looks
item
like a canoe.
for
Like that's
Valentine's
probably
Day,
what her
Kingsman Turquoise,
clam package looks like. Is a canoe,
$68.75.
right? Like,
That is
oh
a
my
beauty.
God, get in, boys.
The
We're taking her
252
downstream.
frame by Hen and Rooster, 111866. I'm glad to see the canoe making a comeback because it's been way
Ugh.
too long since we've seen this pattern in Hen and Rooster and a lot of different brands. So maybe that's something new we'll see in 2023. A lot of canoes coming through here. 111866.
Oh
The
my.
Trump buoy. This
Oh
is your Trump.
my. Oh
It's
my
called Trump
God.
On. It's on an
What
11-inch
the
fixed
fuck
blade.
is that? I did not realize that
It
was
has
on the
a
blade.
reverse
I thought that was a
etch
graphic.
of
I thought that was a
those
graphic
stars
that
and
they had put up
stripes
on the screen.
blade. And then that very colorful Trump 2024.
Like climb in it and shit. It's a skin
top of that.
canoe.
The knife handle also.
It smells
it's a
like
wood handle.
It
but
smells like
also has
fish.
this lasered star and stripe pattern on the handle.
Ugh.
And then to go with it is a really bright, colorful sheet.
I can't-
To go with
I
the
can't
Trump
look, it's-
2024, which is that bright red.
That's one
white,
of
and
those things
blue
like you just can't look at it for
sheet.
too long. You look at it too long, you could
11
go
inches
insane.
overall. This is that knife.
I do
where
not
You
need
can
this.
show your support. You can
Smells
buy
like
and
self
resell.
tanner and
You can give
urine.
as a gift, or if somebody's not a Trump supporter, you can give it as a joke, or you can buy and resell. So $15.80.
you can buy and resell. Like you could buy that and then
Trump
sell it to someone
on.
else.
That's one of the
Or you
new
could buy
ones
it as a
out.
gift for someone you don't like.
In our series. So I did have some lockback tacticals a little bit earlier, but we probably make at least 10 different items, from pocket knives to fixed blades. I know there's a buoy out there.
What if
And the
somebody
Trump
drops
line.
something?
It's quite a collection, actually. But this
Perfect
is just
for
$15.80.
batoning.
1118.
I'm gonna say you're wrong.
9 Trump on. Oh yeah, so this is the
Be
black
honest.
mammoth molar.
Smells
The more
like a
I
yeast
see
infection.
The black, the more I
Little bit
like
of
it. I
extra
know it
cheese on
is
the taco.
One of our best sellers in the mammoth molar line, because we have the natural browns. We'll see the dye red and green and blue.
Zoom in. I
but
want to see the
there's
grind on
something
that.
just super classy,
that is-
striking, really about the black.
Is this a
Santa
Prater?
Fe and Hen and Rooster. That's the two brands working together here. So it is your Hen and Rooster 312 Premium Trapper. There's the black mammoth molar with, those bold gray stripes throughout.
Look at the
Both of
scratches
the
on those
blades are going to be
bolsters. Like they're
lasered.
fucking hideous.
And then
It's
it
like somebody's.
also has a gift box.
Look at the blade. Look at that blade. It is
There's
just fucking
and then the big
garbage grind on that.
Woolly mammoth in the background.
What is that? Is that like a
But
is
it's
that like a 10 grit belt that they used
$158.75.
for that?
And if you compare that to a lot of the other, mammoth molar knives.
Aunt
different
Kate,
brands,
why
so,
do you
I mean,
smell
that
like
is a
anchovies and
great price point
unhappiness?
For mammoth molar. I do
Look at
like
that.
the black.
That is fucking garbage.
It is quickly becoming one of my favorites.
I told you she likes the black.
$158.75. Retails at $379.95.
I like my women like I like my coffee. Cold and bitter.
$10.79.22. Item number. That's a good gift item too for the person who has it all, but they don't have
All right.
it.
I am going to drink
Mammoth
one more
molar.
beer and then we're going to go. I still have to
Jim's
schedule
Day
tomorrow's
deal. I wanted
video.
to bring this back because it was such a good buy. It's $6.88.
The lighting guy said, fuck it, I quit
We were
tomorrow.
remembering and honoring
I'll
Jim
be right back.
Frost last week, and he loved that 88 price point. He'd see it 688, 888, 1288, 1688, 2488. It was 88. And we knew when we saw that 88, Jim was the one who priced it because he could only get away with a deal like that, But this was a 1400 series green pickbone copperhead, and green was his favorite color. Everybody knew that. If you knew Jim Frost, you knew
Finished
green,
six. I'm not
without a
finished
doubt,
a
was
sixer.
his
This
favorite
is
color.
these things. My
And,
father-in-law sent this back from Japan.
So we
It's
wanted
expensive.
to offer this one at $6.88 price point, and just keep Jim in the forefront. We miss him. There's not a day that doesn't go by that we don't talk about him, and he's still just such a big part.
We've reached a
of this
point. Like I
company.
know that Jim
And then
Frost
now
died 2
Steve
years
Frost,
ago.
His son is
Um,
the president of the company, and
but
has
we've reached
really
a
done
point where I'm
great
kind of
job.
tired of hearing about
He
it.
just
I don't
kinda stepped
like.
right into
I
that
don't
role, and we have
even like
continued
my
on,
dad died.
but,
I don't even talk about my
um,
dad that
it's
often.
been
They
2
talk
years
about Jim
now
Frost in
since Jim
every
has left
goddamn
us,
show.
So we did some
I get
bargain
it.
buys
Jim
in honor
died.
of Jim, and this was
Fucking
one of
life
Jim's
sucks.
Day
Buy a
deals.
fucking helmet.
$6.88. 111878.
Jim Frost did more to destroy the knife fucking market than anyone else in the world.
The
Look at
Wild
that.
Turkey Showcase.
$98 for 7 knives.
That I have
You
been
do
able
the
to have
math.
this on my show. It just came in, actually. It's $98. You're going to get 7 pocket knives. And this was a very unique combination of handles.
What did Mark say?
Only the Wild Turkey line did this. I think you'll enjoy looking at these knife handles. And it's pretty fascinating.
Factory
how it really
thirds.
just all came about. but,
Factory thirds. Yeah.
Here's one of the largest Stockmans on the table, and it is 4 5/8.
God,
So
they
it's
are scratched to
Oxhorn,
fuck.
white
Like they
smooth
look
bone,
like somebody was cutting sandpaper.
and buffalo horn.
You ever grab somebody's knife and you look at it? I'm like, God damn, this dude cut sandpaper
And
with
this
this
is
knife.
your Kentucky.
That's what they fucking look
five-blade.
like.
Same combination there: oxhorn, buffalo horn, white smooth bone. So you have all natural
Just
handle material.
bullshit, man. No one told me I had to do math.
They've inlaid it, there to make a solid fit on the handle, but you just have that. I like the variation
helmet.
of the color. Now, wild turkey. Sometimes
Fucking,
you'll see
they ride a
big
bus
gobbler
with tinted windows so you can't see them licking.
turkey for
They're
the
dropping
shield,
shit left
then
and right in the
other
background.
Times you'll see the Derringer pistol as the shield.
So during the
This is
holidays,
our
guys,
style.
we
Good
watched
luck.
this a couple times,
saddlehorn trapper.
and it absolutely
Big frames in
they
here.
they brought knives to the
Of course,
to the
your
presenters
premium
because they were
trappers.
so fucking shit faced after their holiday party that they had to
And
sit
then
down,
the
like they
Range
couldn't
Rider
walk
Stockman.
around.
That might be the
And I was like, they're
smallest one
fucking
on the
drunk.
table, and that one's not even that
So
small.
if anybody became a paying member, I don't
This is
remember who
3
all
1/2.
did.
Oh,
I
and then
am
there's the
actually
tooth
right now
which is my favorite. So glad they got that.
going
in.
to post up a link to the
The
Gilded
others are going to
server
be the big four,
for the new paying members.
4 5/8.
So
And then your
that I
display.
don't forget. I'll
So
do
your
it right
pocket knives are only $14 a piece. The display is the 9x12 display, made in the USA oak display. Single key lock. We were able to get our hands on a lot of these. So it is, if you like pocket knives and bonus displays, this show is loaded with that.
This show is
Lots of
loaded.
different options. and
We
most
dropped
of
a
them
load.
will have a free display with them. 111893.
And it's free.
The
That
Wild
shit ain't free.
Turkey Showcase, $98.
That shit ain't
This
free. You're
is
fucking
our,
paying for it.
Trappers on display.
Um,
Okay, so these are your Steel Warrior premium trappers. Neat mix of premium trappers. The dark green jig bone, a red micarta. Looking for that Valentine knife, red micarta. Zebra wood. We have the color change, chameleon trapper right there. And that's buffalo horn and abalone. Is how they made that one. So genuine buffalo horn.
wow.
in that
Did I
center
spell
section
members
is
any
abalone.
worse?
Now, the red micarta, it also has the 4th generation shield. So that was one of the
Fourth
first times
generation.
we saw that transition shield. The others are going to be the 3rd generation shield, which is more of like a bow tie.
I'm just waiting
with the
because you can
Steel
hear all that
Warrior
noise in the
shield.
background. I'm just waiting for her to be like,
Color
shut the
change, it just
fuck
depends
up.
on which way that one's moving. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's gold. Genuine abalone, I'm always happy to see that. Dark green jig. That nickel silver stainless steel, brass liners, the whole bit.
Jesus.
They're
Christ, guys, we got a lot of views.
$15.78 a piece. I would be carrying these. The display's awesome. You can use it for anything. But I like a Steel Warrior knife. I carry a Steel Warrior knife.
Don't carry a Steel Warrior knife.
I've carried the same Steel
Yep,
Warrior toothpick
exactly.
for over 5 years.
Micarta.
I never resharpened it.
My charta.
And, still works great today, but $78.97.
Oh, they're all scratched.
111817.
Daryl, goddammit, I'm presenting over here.
Trappers
Get out of
on
my fucking
display.
basement.
Ooh, we only have
Sounds like they're
19
filming in
left.
my
I just
studio.
realized the quantity on that, which basically is, there's one in there that's going to be
So
holding
the
up
only thing I can think is that
that
whoever
quantity. It might
cleans them
be,
up, I think if you look at some of them, it looks like they're
well, I don't
using
know.
like
I really
steel
don't know
wool
which
to
one it
wipe the
is.
blades
Look,
off
Jeff's giving you
on
guys
some
the
of them, and I
display.
think they're
Thanks,
doing
Jeff.
it between shows. Nah, I'll
Okay.
pass.
I have one more here. Mustang showcase.
Oh my
So
God,
our
it's the Mustang
pocket knives just
showcase.
Came in. This is the Mustang Mojave line. We have 5 pocket knives, and then again, another one of those bonus displays. I'm a huge
Bone
fan of the
ass.
Mustang Mojave line.
It's a bone
This
ass
is, it
display.
starts on white smooth bone. They jig it a lot of times with a Dremel tool. You give it a worm groove jig. Flame torch that. And sometimes
Well,
I
if we're gonna
see
do this for a little bit longer, because there's still 71 people here, I'll do this for a little bit longer. I have nothing planned tomorrow.
Blues and purples.
I
Wow,
literally
see
have
those
2 weeks worth of
colors
content already filmed.
come through.
Do not
on
be
those
surprised if
handles.
you see
And
stuff
then you
that
have
I've already talked about in this
sunrise
live feed
bolster.
like a week later. Give me a moment.
They just put so much work into these. I like that. You know, little attention to detail like the sunrise bolster on this. And these are also Rockwell tested. Look at this trapper. The jig pattern, the torching, the color. Oh, the Barlow.
I mean, shit, I know this is going to be a demonetized feed. I
every
dropped the
single one,
F-bomb
you're just
way
like, oh,
too
look
many
at these.
times for YouTube's taste. I
And,
may as well go ahead and get into the giggle grass with
there's
the
the big Stockman.
the space device.
So
Have
the
a little bit
sticker,
of
you know,
jazz
you just peel that off,
cabbage.
but that's just giving you that Rockwell testing guarantee.
Yeah, we tested
they
it.
are
We
back.
tested it. They are Rockwell
And they're
tested.
better than
we,
ever.
we're not going to tell you what they're Rockwell tested at.
$89.63, and comes with the free display. Now, I believe we were going to put those up for sale if you wanted to buy it separately, but my whole thing is why I wouldn't buy it separately. I would buy the pocket knives and get it free personally. That would be what I do. But this is 111823, item number.
God, it smells good.
$89.
Puff,
and
puff, pass the
63.
double lettuce. Bubbles, you should come out here sometime. We'll just, I will
Sharps
get you
cross
redonkulously
stilettos.
level
You know,
up.
we've seen a lot of
Like, you'd
Sharps
be like,
fixed
I'm in a
blades lately.
Mario
We even
game.
have, you know, the Sharps fixed blade that's going to be the knife that'll give you free ground shipping.
I'm not gonna lie. We used
on
to
your
go to a
entire
place.
order.
You
But
guys
they
want to hear a
make
story? You
pocket
want me to mute
knives
this and I'll
and
tell you a story
tacticals
about? Look
also.
at those.
And
Hang
these
on.
are your
Hold up
assisted
now.
opening
I
tacticals.
wasn't paying attention to what we were
They
seeing.
are pretty
Look
snazzy.
at those.
They have the
Look at those.
rainbow titanium finish on
This
the
is
blade and
amazing.
the guard
How could
also.
you not look at those? 4 pieces for
Check out that
$46.
green. It's like a green ice, black
That is
ice. There's the
$13
blue,
each.
and then the
How can
cracked
you
ice
say no?
candle. Pretty bold cross right there too. $46.83. So I'm going to take the white one here, the liner lock.
Fuck yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Whoa, 2
And
rainbows.
just
It's
pull
a
the
double
trigger,
rainbow.
and it's quick. Clip on the reverse side. So, and that's a lot of tactical too. I mean, it's a good sized knife that handles 5 inches. $46.83. The Sharps Cross Stiletto assisted opening 4-piece set. 110121 item number.
I'm not supposed to do that with the garage door closed.
Okay, so we have the Fisherman's Prayer Trapper.
I got to charge this thing.
This is also one
Battery's
that
almost
comes
dead.
with such a great message. In this Black Hill Steel.
Oh, gosh darn it, I cut myself.
Steel Prayer Trapper series. They had
every time I watch
Hunter's
this, all I can
Prayer
think
and
of
a
Yardley
Fisherman's
Smith
Prayer.
in
And this one says,
Maximum Overdrive. The chick that does the
I
voice
pray
for
that I
Bart
may
Simpson
live to fish
was in
until my
Maximum
dying
Overdrive.
day, and when it
And
comes to my
every
last
time I
cast,
hear her,
I
she's
then
like,
most humbly
"Look, get
pray,
that thing
when in
away
the
from
Lord's
me.
great landing net
It
and
looks
peacefully
sharp." That's all I
asleep,
can think of
that
when
in
I hear
his
her talk.
mercy I've
And
been
I'm
judged
just
with
like,
the
every bit as annoying as it was when I watched that movie.
That is such
What
a
is
good
this
one
device?
for
This is
someone
the
who
Air
loves
Riser
to fish.
Solo 1.
And it has the cross on the handle, and then you have
I have to open a garage door. My wife's
the
fucking
anchor
shit.
and the fish.
Give me a minute.
That's lasered on the handle. This one is done in an antique smooth bone. Black Hill Steel, part of the Prayer Trapper series. So a couple of different ones, all with great messages. You just pick the one that fits what you're looking for. 111044. Item number 111044.
I just realized I didn't have my headphones on.
Here's Crown Stag. And it is 15.5 inches. You have the Crown Stag on the end, stack leather here on the handles, some smooth bone
Take the
spacing,
wheel.
and then Damascus. You know, you have this Damascus blade, Damascus guard, and a
And this
leather
thing is-
sheath.
this
So
thing
there's
is
the
amazing.
Crown Stag. I'm pretty sure that's elk stag. I don't.
Just tell it.
That would be
Oh,
just a
yeah. I
massive
do need the
buck.
light. I got mosquitoes out here.
Look at this beautiful
It's been raining.
Damascus
I'll be right back.
pattern, though. So Valley
I have a
Forge
tendency to
makes
ADD
this,
out when I do this stuff.
and when I look at Damascus, I think artwork on a knife blade. That's so nice. Your sheath, you have this hand-sewn leather sheath, braided section here, Valley Forge logo, snap closure, and it's only $98. Crown Stag Damascus Cowboy. That's what that is. 15.5-inch buoy. If I were you, I would get a stand, a buoy stand, and make that part of my knife display. Again, it's the only Crown Stag fixed blade that I have to offer on the show. 111629, item number 98 bucks. Another quick reminder about your free shipping knife. Don't hang up the
Oh,
phone
it's
to
the
get
free
one of
shipping
these.
knife.
It is a Sharps 12-inch
Look at that free shipping knife right there. That is a knife. Look at that.
Item number is 1118.
Dagalone and Everton.
60. But that knife, that is your ticket to get free ground shipping on your
My God,
entire
look at it.
order. The other big thing
Look
we're
at her
doing,
nose.
and it'll be here.
Look at her nose.
Before you know it,
That
just in a
bitch-
couple of weeks.
That
we're giving
bitch
away
don't
the
share
Hella
coke with
Knife,
nobody.
a
Like,
limited
stop
edition
breathing so
Hella
hard.
Knife.
Save some
please
air
go
for
to
the
our
fucking
website,
rest of us.
cutlerycorner.net. Get your name into the drawing. We
You
do
know
a
one's-
giveaway
no one fucking-
several
no
times
one
throughout the year.
Invites her over when they're doing
So
coke.
you can't win unless
Not
you
a
enter.
person.
So
Look at her nose. They're like, no, no,
cutlerycorner.net, get your
no.
name into the
Don't do
drawing.
that.
A
Bitch will take it all.
Hella knife from Norway.
That
Giving
hella
away
nose.
February the 8th.
Bitch
Thank you
got
so
that.
much for joining
Jesus
me. We'll see
Christ,
you back
that's a
here
big
in a
ass
couple of days. More knives, always here on the show.
I'm probably a horrible person for saying that, but like that bitch, she like I thought like maybe one time she did a show where she like somebody opened a door into her nose, or you know it's the South. Maybe she didn't make a sandwich in time, but then every time I saw her, I'm like, oh my God, she's got a big ass nose. I hope it's Jod. Please be Jod. Is it gonna be Jod Boone? That's Jod. Tell me that ain't a J. That's Jod. Sheila. It's Big Nose Sheila. Sheila sucks dick behind a gas station at a fucking truck stop. Coke.
Welcome into
It's
Cutlery Corner
Jod!
Network.
Okay,
I
we're
am
sticking
Todd
around for a little
Boone.
bit.
Hope
Jod's
you're
here.
all doing well, staying dry. We're not. But anyway, thank you so
Jod,
very,
put on a
very
hat,
much.
bro.
A lot of Valentine shopping taking place, and we've got some beautiful items that we're going to be making available during this presentation. Veterans, thank you as always, and all of our active military. Thank you so very much for your
It's gonna get
service to our
interesting.
nation, your country.
I should turn
and,
this off.
for your
I have a tendency to forget to turn this
sacrifices
off.
and your family. All right, we've
And
got
then I get mad.
Anytime and every time that
Turn it
we
off. I gotta
ever
charge it
do a
anyway.
Sharps fixed blade knife,
Oh,
which
shit,
is
it's
going to
John!
qualify for free shipping and handling
If
with
you,
one
I'm going to tell you
purchase.
right now, if you
Well,
drink
it's
every
always
time
a
he
winner.
sniffs,
In particular, the
you're
one
going to
that
go to
you're
the
looking
hospital.
at right now. I mean, to me, that's just a good-looking Sharps
This is
knife. One of
great.
the
I'm
few
so
that you
happy right
see
now.
that
This has
actually
been
has
an
some
awesome,
tool
awesome
work,
night, guys.
done
I
in
have
the
to say,
blade.
I've had
And
more
I'm
fun this
fine
evening
if
than I've
it
had in a
doesn't.
long time.
But it definitely gives it a
200 fucking
an
people on a
appearance,
live
does it
feed?
not?
That's
It's
the
gonna be done in
first.
stag
Y'all are
alone. It is
amazing.
only $12.95. So those of you that are not aware, not familiar, you purchase 111-860 at that special
John.
$12.95. We pay all your freight charges.
This is
All
amazing.
the shipping and handling is going to be on us, folks, not you. And that's the lower 48 states. Ground freight. It is irrelevant what other product you may have on your invoice. It doesn't matter how large the
What'd he
package
say?
is. It
He
doesn't
say
matter
irrelevant?
how much the freight charge is going to be for
I ain't
us.
irrelevant. I
You
know
just
who
need
my
that.
mom and dad
That's all you
are.
have to do. So
They
I
were
would
married.
definitely recommend adding one of those to your invoice. Yeah, it's a beauty to give away. It's going to take place
He's been doing it for years.
8th. Compliments of Hella out of Norway. Custom handmade birch, curly birch, polished stag.
Fucking Jod's the king, dude. Like, you want to talk about killing fucking just filling dead airspace? Like, this is what every YouTube live feed creator needs to watch. Jod is a masterclass in filling dead airspace.
Founders and the family, even the sheath, folks. So it's the only one that we have left. It is not for sale. All you have to do is register. Very simple. You only have to register one time. Somebody's going to win that knife. We'll be announcing the winner February 8th.
I wanted to celebrate the.
If you have not already done so. Also free of charge.
I wanted to celebrate the fact that the subscribers is what did this.
All kinds of
subscribers sharing and liking and stuff like that.
All kinds of stuff, folks. As a matter of fact, they ran across knives we've never seen. You know. That's going to be on
sniff.
there. So yes, definitely.
Blah 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 sniff. Blah blah sniff. Yeah, you fucking. You're gonna want. I got alcohol poisoning. What are you doing? I was playing a dumbass drinking game on Cutlery Corner Network.
That we purchased.
After the blackout, fucking next thing I know, my wife had me in the back of the Buick.
In this facility,
she was cursing.
Charge. Take advantage of it. Just do a scan. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. We got Terry's pick. He picked what is known originally.
He always sounds like he's eating a cough drop. Like every fucking.
Been building.
He always sounds like he's got a goddamn cough drop in his mouth.
Years and years.
Every fucking show.
Almost probably about as long as I've been selling Frost knives. Known as the Defender. It is a heavyweight. It is a heavy-duty knife. A lot of steel in it. That's where the Howling Wolf blade design came from. For those of you that remember the custom James A. Jim Frost Howling Wolf. $14.88. It's going to be in high-carbon stainless. You're going to have a stainless steel guard. You're also going to have a stainless steel pommel.
There's a reason I wear the redneck toupee.
To it as a heavyweight. But it is a heck of a deal, a heck of a knife with a $49.50 retail
I can't tell you how many times it was on TV because I got PTSD, especially after I came back from deployment. Right after I retired, just couldn't sleep. Like Friday night, couldn't fucking sleep. I'd be in bed 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd find this on the cable channel, and I'd turn it on, dead away asleep. Swear to God, like every time I'm like, oh, that's right, the knife show. Bang, I was asleep.
1488 111 87 and A7. It's like Elite Edge. I'm telling you what an incredible team of artists
elite
that they have. These are the old Tiger knives, like the old Crouching. You know what I'm talking about. The movies and all of that kind of stuff. They're assisted opening. They're going to be done in a 420 high carbon stainless steel. What is a woo of the week? It is with order only. Anything that you purchase, it doesn't matter whether it's on our show. Of course, I hope that it is. But off of our website, you can pay $7.50 only per blade.
This was a woo of the week.
Assisted opening knife normally would sell
maybe it's a really good knife. Who knows? I mean, this one was amazing.
And 50 cents on the
it is
on
like
an incredible
that
win.
is
the pricing
that
only
is
lasts
fucking
a week for the
hideous.
next up and coming midweek show.
Did they
Unless
paint
inventory
a Damascus pattern on that?
It's gone before that day arrives. And you buy more than one. $7.50 for this caliber of a product, this caliber of an item in the brand. Well, it just works. It's 888-887. The pair of them at only $15.
Why would you buy more? If you buy more of them, fucking why?
Actually, I guess this is probably the only handle that we have remaining, you know, to speak of, in the original version of a German bull square front bolster Barlow with the block letter stamp.
Jesus Christ, that dude knows shit about knives. Like,
I mean, item. In other words, it's
you know that's not really written down for him.
This building, I'm going to
like he just knows that shit.
Of about 2020, so it'll be with the 4116 GS German steel.
I mean, you know that they're not feeding him like all the information. Like it's a black nose, or it's a block nose fucking bull ramp. Talking about
air.
He knows that shit. Like you can't argue that he doesn't know about knives. Just sells
across the board for $36.75. So while inventory lasts, we're down to just a little over 100.
My eyes are making noise when I blink.
All you Barlow collectors have no idea when any of them are going to come in.
You have no idea what the fuck you're doing with your money. That's what I thought he was going to say for a second. You Barlow collectors are a bunch of fucking idiots that got no fucking clue what you're doing with your goddamn cash. You're a fucking idiot. You're paying way too much for those fucking things.
But this is about the this is the gist of it, folks. Old money price tag, and basically an $80 retail. that we're doing for only $36.75. Try one out. 30-day money-back guarantee on anything and everything that you ever buy from this network, folks. 106003 and A6 was the item number that you just saw.
Sorry, guys, I got high and I forgot that I had you here.
TS,
Forgot you were here with me.
today's
I was just
special,
sitting here fucking around on my phone.
884.
Completely
Look
forgot
at
we were
the
doing a
price
live
that's
feed.
going on this one.
How about that?
$39.95. This is one, if you can, buy more than
And
one.
I'm absolutely not joking.
We're at $9.99.
I literally forgot
and that is
that we
a
were doing
price
a live
point
feed.
that
Just
is
started
going to
fucking
be
around and
probably
sending texts
rarely
on my
ever
phone.
seen again.
I apologize.
In the future,
I don't want you to
on
feel
any of the Sharps fixed blade
neglected.
knives, and of course you're getting a little.
I have
price
no
break
idea
on it
how long
because
I was
we can.
doing it.
We needed to make it a today special.
I have
We need to
made
give
poor
y'all
decisions
folks out
this
there
evening. I
something
told you I should have
special
turned
every
this
once
off
in a while,
earlier.
as often as we can. Well, by all
Damn it.
means, this is one of those heavy-duty 1680 denier sheets. It's going to be a matching collection. And I take it that,
That's the
if my
Stagalone. That's
memory
the
serves me
today's
correct,
special.
these are the only 4 Stagalone knives that
Oh my
are
God,
built,
it's such a
yeah, it
rare
is,
material.
Rachel, under the Sharps brand. So you've got 3CR13 MOV stainless. Again, the sheaths are going to be a value, folks. Within the, I mean, we
Did
can't
he
build
say
them for free.
3CR?
And $9.99,
Three?
$175
Not 9.
and 60 cents
He said
of retail. I mean, this one works right here, whether you need them right now or not. This is a
1,
value.
2,
Dealers, you ought to be picking up on these
3CR?
also.
Is that what he said?
They put them up for the holidays or other up-and-coming occasions that may come about in 2023. $39.95 to spend, folks. 888-884. Very good value. Add that $12.95.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I know where I'm at now. I went on a little trip.
And it's going to get all your shipping and handling paid to the lower 48 states.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm back.
I mean, if you have a 40-inch
But he
box,
said
it does
3CR,
not
right?
matter. Of course, they go by dimensions now.
That's okay. That's
As
what I
long
thought
as
he
you have
said.
that
Like
one
I was like,
item,
wait.
You do
Did he
not
say that
pay
out loud?
Shipping and handling. Then you get another knife. You don't have to pay freight. That's just all good. You get
Yeah, I know, it's
5
happened.
Sharps knives with the addition of
Hey,
our free shipping
I got
and
news for
handling
you.
Sharps buoy. All right, this is
I spent my
something that
entire
just
adult
came
life
about.
in the military. I wasn't.
And,
There were so many
we're
things I
50
wasn't
years
fucking
now.
allowed to do. The
Actually, I
second they
believe
made
the
that shit
50th
legal out here in
anniversary
California, I'm
was,
like, fuck you.
2022,
I'm doing it.
but we had to wait on
I
boxes.
will do it
We had to
every
wait
day.
On all kinds of stuff. You got to have the knife.
don't
This is
drink
one
that
of
much
his
anymore, so
favorite
I gotta
James
have
A.
something.
Jim Frost that he ever did. It started in 1972.
Oh, God, I
The
was-
Cutlery brand.
My bad. I don't want to look at that. I didn't want to look at that up close like that.
A little bit later than that.
Oh, it's in Frostwood?
And yeah, in 2022.
Well, don't you argue with
He
that
loved
thing's
the old
amazing.
Chipaway, known as the
Look at it.
Texas
Look
Bowie.
at it.
That's
Oh, my
actually
God.
a
Look at that
laminated
tricolor.
hardwood handle. It's a Frostwood. Each layer
Oh,
impregnated
look, you
with
can
a
even
different
see the
dye.
mold marks
And look
on
at
the
the
bolt.
beauty that
Oh, my
comes
God,
out.
it's
You have a
amazing.
solid brass hammer.
That cross
pommel
guard?
on it's what it's known
Fuck,
as.
you see that
And also like how
that
they've
cast
done the
seam that's
guard.
still on it?
It's
Amazing.
just a
That's
crack-
what's
you
meant.
know, more than
That's how you
likely,
know it was
we'll probably
quality.
always be manufacturing this knife.
Oh
It's
my
got a little
God.
bit slower to be able to build than it has in the past, and hopefully that'll all straighten out. You know, in the future, we'll just have to wait.
That's a
and
poop
see.
knife.
They're going to be
That's the one that you keep in your house. What do you use?
500.
We got it. Here you go.
Looks
Use this.
like that we're going to do.
It won't
on this
flush. I gotta
particular
cut it
one. I
up.
don't know how
Yeah,
long
here,
it's
take
going to
this. It's
run,
the
but
poop knife.
anyway, like I said, the
Don't worry, you won't hurt it.
availability
It's
and
frost
what
cutlery.
delayed this as long as it has been, because we had the knife ready to go.
That's how I was saying. The pommel's crooked.
Was the
and
wooden display.
the pommel's crooked.
box. Heck of a chip away
And I got
knife.
news for you.
And, 50
That's
years,
the best
goodness
possible
gracious,
one they
it's a
found.
long time, at least
Because
it
they
is
were
for me,
they're
folks.
like
It's
they're
a
not
good,
going to show
good
you a bad
price.
one.
Triple
That's the best fucking one there is. Hands down. I'm guaranteeing
This
it.
is a beautiful knife.
It's the best
right
one.
here. You know,
And it's got a crooked pummel.
I think
What the fuck do you
about
think the
the
one you
8th,
get is going to be like?
which is going to be the day that we give
Fucking
the
be like,
hell
what
away.
the
We're gonna have
fuck
a
is
Michael
this?
Prater Valentine's
I didn't know I
Day
had to
coming
assemble
out,
it.
but that'll be then. Right now, anything and every pattern that you see, and it really doesn't matter the brand. It can be a Winchester, it can be whatever. It could be a Steel Warrior, a Hen and Rooster, of course, that has Kingsman turquoise on it. It's one of our. It
This
is
is
a
ridiculous.
top-selling stone.
Look
right
at
now, even above and beyond.
Like, I
the
can't even take a
Golden
drink
Jade
of my beer.
Jasper.
I can't
But
even take
there
a drink
is
of my beer
there's a
because
little
I'm
bit
laughing
difference.
every time I hear him
This
talk
is
about
harder
it.
to come by.
They're
This is
fucking
not
horrible.
as much of this particular turquoise. This stone is actually actually received is like Golden Jade or Pony Jasper or some of the others.
Here,
That's
pay
the last of the
$74
last
for this
one. These
$20
large
knife because
5.5
we sent it to a
inch
dude that
hunters,
put
by the
fucking
way.
turquoise in
They're
it.
done, folks. We have not
Get
one
the
single one
fuck
left
outta
in
here
this
with
building that has not already been rehandled. And from what I'm understanding,
That is ridiculous.
Michael Prater doesn't have any quantity, so to speak, of. He might have 6, 10, 12,
Oh,
something like that.
autographed by
That
Master
is about
himself.
the extent of it. A lot of knife, a pattern that has been around for decades.
He actually
decades,
said what?
Well in excess of a half a century. Once again, I keep
Oh,
forgetting it's
that he just basically
2022.
puts the handles in them?
But, last of
It's
the
like a
last
$10
on this
knife,
one,
we put like a
with the
$70
molded
handle in
veneer
it. I'm
sheath
like,
and
fucking
all
why?
certificates.
I'd prefer you took a
only
$130 knife and put a
$74.50. What a
7-cent
beautiful stone,
fucking
144 and a
handle on it.
9
Give a fuck
on
about
that
the
one.
handles on it. It's
Like
comfortable.
this knife. I like this particular pattern. I wish I am still wishing, but I've put in a request to build more square bolster.
That is special.
Stockman patterns, regardless of what the brand is, whether it's straight bolster or slanted, like what you see here. I'm good with it, but I have a fondness for the slanted bolster because it just gives it a different look. I mean,
Yeah, because it's
changes
a
the
different
whole
fucking
entire
knife.
look of the knife.
It gives it a different look. Yeah, because it's not straight. It's slanted.
Really,
They're different.
In my opinion, folks, I mean, this is a blowout price
Look
tag.
at the cracks.
At only
Can you see the cracks that are in that buffalo horn from the...
Possible. Buy more, if you can buy more than one of these. As a matter of fact, and I'm not saying that we have not done it before in the past, but you know.
You can buy more than one of these. You're a fucking idiot. And we're gonna laugh as we're packing your order. Did you see how many of these he bought?
$34.50.
We got him.
It was more, besides this particular one that you're looking at right now. We're probably looking at years and years and years.
He almost said that shit out loud. Like, hey, if you can buy more than one of them, we'll fucking laugh.
Not anytime soon.
A lot.
Well,
all the way to the fucking bank. What happened? No. 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 What happened? Hang on. Oh, their live stream crashed. Oh, no. Damn. Guys, now what are we going to do? No, they didn't cut me off. It just fucking...
My kids think that I play with foam all day, but it's definitely not.
I'm trying to check something here.
My kids think that I play with foam all day, but
that guy does like 5 videos a day. So, but he's, I don't know. I'm trying to come back. Let's watch my video that I did today. Here, we'll watch this. We'll watch the video I made today.
What are we doing today,
We'll make
guys?
fun of
We'll
me.
put it on the table in front of you.
Look at
You
the
can
fucking
see
idiot tell
my
this shit.
sea snake design. This is absolutely a self-serving video. I just wanted to...
I'm joking. We're not going to do that. I know you guys are paying. Like, that's how fucking high he is? That's what he's going to do? No. That's not what we're going to fucking do. Tell a joke. I'll tell you a joke. You guys have got to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. This is a bad joke. Any of you that might get offended by something fucked up may want to plug your ears. So here we go. This lady goes into the hospital and she's going into labor, and she goes into the hospital and she's there and the baby just won't come out. She's been in labor forever. So after like 18, 20 hours of labor, the doctor's in there, she's in there, and there's a lady in there, and the doctor's like, we got to get this. She's just worn out. And the doctor's like, I can see the head. I just need like one more push. It's 18 hours in. She's like, I just need one more good push. And she pushes, and there's a nurse pushing on her stomach, and the baby comes out. And the doctor looks at it, he holds it up by its hands, and he screams. And he grabs it by the ankles and starts slamming its head off the fucking end of the table. And he picks the baby up by the umbilical cord, throws it around the room, drops it on the floor, kicks it around the room, opens the window, kicks it out into the parking lot. And so the lady gets up off the table and like afterbirth and shit's hanging out. And she gets to the window and she gets there and she looks out and she's like, my baby, my baby, my baby. And the doctor looked at her and said, April Fool's bitch, the baby was already dead. And that's usually where people either laugh like crazy or look at me and go, what the fuck, bro? That's usually what happens. Either I get people that are like, and then somebody right next to him's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you laughing? Like, that's usually what you see. Is you see a row of dudes, and there's like two guys in the middle laughing, and everybody else is looking from other angles going like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Why is he laughing at that? Punchline was, I have told that joke before on here. Somebody asked me to tell a joke. They didn't tell me to tell a new one. See? Fuck. And then you always, so you'll have somebody that just bursts out laughing. And you'll have people who are like, what the fuck? And then you always have that one guy that you look over, you can see him, he's like, and you're like, see? And I used that joke as a litmus test to see if you're a horrible person, because it never fails to make me laugh. It's so hard to tell that joke without laughing, because it always makes me laugh. And so one time I was on the ship and as I was hanging out with these guys and they were like, hey, they were telling dead baby jokes. They were like, what's worse than 10 dead babies in 10 trash cans? It's like, or 10 dead babies in 10 trash cans. And they're like, one dead baby in 10 trash cans. And it's like, what's worse than that? It's like the baby at the bottom that's eating his way to the top. And they were telling all these jokes. And I'm like, whatever. And they're like, well, you don't have a dead baby joke? And I'm like, oh, I got one. I'm just not 100% sure y'all are ready for it. Like, you're telling like 3rd grade jokes. And I'm like, we're talking master's degree level fucking dead baby jokes I'm throwing out there. I don't know if y'all are ready for it. No, come on, don't be weak. And I told him that joke, and literally all 3 of them were like, what the fuck, bro? And I was like, I tried to warn you. Like, y'all weren't ready yet. You're like, you weren't on that level with that joke. And they were like, they walked out and they came back and they were like, they came back and they looked at me and they're like, hey, that joke. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, are you okay? Like, I mean, they're like, we all sleep in the same room. I just don't want to be, this is the warning sign that like some night you're going to be like covered in shit with a knife in your hand, like coming up to me in the birthing, being like, open the curtains on my rack, be like, I got you, motherfucker. And I was like, no. That's just, it's a joke. And they're like, okay. Want to make sure we didn't miss some signal. And we are the aristocrats. What? I missed. How the fuck? I'm having a very hard time getting this knife in my pocket. Last time I said the end made it better. On the second time, it's so great. Yeah, I mean, that's like, you guys wanted a joke. Now I got awful quiet in the comment section. Like, yeah, we're not picturing, yeah, right? Okay, you guys want to hear a story? I may have told this one too, but don't stop me if I have, because I got just a little bit of beer left. Me and my cousin Chad lived in an apartment together with this guy named Sal. Sal was, I mean, this was a tiny apartment too. Like literally you could, if you slept, because there was 2 beds and a chair, and we used to draw straws every night to see who got the beds and who got the chair. If you got the short straw, you wound up in the chair. And so Sal lived with us, and that was the only fair way to do it. Like if you might wind up sleeping in the chair in the middle, but you could hand from one bed to the other in this apartment, you could hand a cigarette across the room. Hey, can you pass me a cigarette? I could hand it over and he could take it out of my hand. At any rate, there was this little bar we used to go to that was behind a place called Ace Burger. Now, Ace Burger and the bar Pub Lucy that we'd go to, that I was screwing one of the chicks that worked there, they shared a bathroom with Ace Burger, the bar and the bath. And so we had seen Sal come in off the street, and Sal was a friend of ours. We'd seen him come in off the street, and he was like talking to us, like, he's like, I'm gonna go over to Ace Burger. And this was our roommate, and I was like, we'll see how drunk he is when we get home, like how bad it is. And we found out real quick. So this is like 10:30 at night on like a Wednesday. Cause like that was an early night. I'm like, I'm getting ready to go home. And all of a sudden, the lady that ran the bar that we were at comes running in. Like, keep in mind, we saw Sal once and we didn't see him again. We didn't think about it because he was going to Ace Burger, but they share the bathroom with the bar we were at. And so all of a sudden, Mama comes in, the lady that ran the bar. She comes in and she's like, your friend. I call base. I call security. I'm like, whoa, Mama, calm down. Let's see if we can figure this out. And she's like, I was like, what happened? She's like, your friend, the little one, the short, because he was a little short Mexican dude. He was a power lifter. And she's like, I show you. And she drags me around. And so we were there hanging out with our friend Clayton. Now, Clayton didn't know Sal. My buddy and I knew Sal from a bunch of shit, but Clayton didn't know him. They were on 2 different ships. And that was really common, is you make friends on different ships. And so at any rate, we're hanging out, and Clayton's sitting there, and he follows us like, all right, I'm curious now because that dude was drunk, and I want to see what happened. And so she drags us around to this bathroom that they share. Ace, who I know because he's really good friends with a friend of mine named Shin, is sitting there looking at me like this. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Mama opens the door to the bathroom. Sal had taken off all of his clothes and folded them neatly and put them on the window ledge. And then proceeded to shit in his hands and rub it all over his body, including his hair. And I opened the door. We looked in, butt naked, covered in his own feces. And I looked at Chad, and Chad looked at me, and our friend Clay stuck his head in between the two of us and went, see you boys later. He's not my friend. I'm going home. And I was like, what the fuck? And so we got him into an alley, which was like literally you came out of the bathroom. You could go into Ace Burger and Pub Lucy's bathroom off the street. And, well, he had been in Bosnia with me, so it wouldn't surprise me if this is something that may have occurred. So, yeah, that's a possibility. We were all fucked up. At any rate, you go out this door, and then immediately there's like this much brick, and then a little alley that is literally my shoulder width wide. You had to like kind of cant your shoulders to walk down. And we're like pushing Sal with a broomstick. And he's like in front of us. We're like, no, don't you fucking, he's like, give you a hug. And I'm like, he's like, I'm all stinky. And I'm like, what the fuck is up with him? And we get him with a broomstick down the alley. And Chad keeps him like corralled with this broomstick at like this little dead end alley. And I walk into the ramen shop that it led behind. And I was asked, Taisho, I don't know, Mizu, chote iru daijobu. And he's like, can I use your water out back? He had a hose for cleaning out his cleaning out the pots at the end of the night because it was a shop for food. I asked him if I could borrow the hose so I could get some water. He goes, yeah, no problem. Oh my, it's demi anytime you want. And so I grabbed this hose. It's November. It's spitting snow. Our friend Sal is in an alley butt naked, covered in his own feces, and I have a hose that's probably putting out 38-degree water. It was the best moment of my fucking life. I'm spraying this dude. Chad's poking him with a fucking broom and broomstick, keeping him in his corner so we can get him all cleaned up. And I'm like laughing because it's fucking cold and I am sadistic. And I laughed so hard that I had to hand the hose to my cousin because I was laughing so hard I had to take a knee. We sprayed that dude down with a goddamn hose in an alley, and we cleaned him all off. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you've ever fallen into or come in contact with 37-degree water all over your body. It's not a pleasant experience. It will kill a cure. That motherfucker sobered right the fuck up for about 7 or 8 minutes. What's it? Breaking the social norms. What a rib. Ironic. What are we talking about? Hose him down, Chad. That should be a catchline on this channel. Hose him down, Chad. So, no, he wound up getting kicked out. I don't know what everybody's talking about. He wound up getting kicked out of the military for another incident involving feces. He got caught at the softball diamonds because we had a softball team. Everybody had a softball team. That was something you just did. Everybody was on a softball team. I don't know what it is. Military guys and fucking cops. There's always softball teams. Just constantly softball. At any rate, he went to a softball game, was watching a softball game from one of his friends. Are you guys... Wait. Shit. Bro got kicked out. Who? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought we all got kicked out. No, he got kicked out of the military. So we're at a softball game. And the cops show up because there's these bathrooms in a bank. And the park where the softball games were... the park where they were was... open to the general public. Like, Japanese people would use the area too and go for walks. It was a big, nice place. Had a big track that you would go around. And so he went to one of the games, got really, really drunk, and did an upper decker in one of the toilets. And while he was sitting on the toilet to do an upper decker, he fell asleep. And one of the kids... the Japanese kids came in and then got the military guy's attention, and the military called base security. And so the base cops show up, and this dude is knocked the fuck out, pants down around his ankles, feet on the toilet seat, ass over the bowl, knocked the fuck out in the middle of doing an upper decker. Like, so I told this story to somebody and they're like, bullshit. I was like, can you make that up? Like, I want you to think, would that have come to you in your own mind ever in your life? Would that scenario, or the one that preceded it, either one of those, would those ever have coalesced in your mind on their own? And he was like, you got a fucking point. I don't think you're lying. And I was like, how could I make that up? Like, that doesn't happen. You don't make that up. That just happens. That is just a very special, unique dude. Like that is all the good things in the universe put together into one person. And at the time, you're like, he's the worst person in the world. But later in life, when you start to have real friends after your first couple commands, where you made some really good friends and then you find some more, like guys that you've just met, not military friends, when you make some good civilian friends, and they're talking and they're telling stories, and you tell them that story, they're like, bullshit. You tell those two together at the same time, they're sitting there going, I don't fucking believe you. I don't fucking believe it. And then you have to tell her, like, there is no fucking way that any human on the face of the earth would find that story randomly in their head. And they're like, He's got a strong fucking point. He didn't get dishonorably discharged. He got separated for cause. It's other than honorable. Talk about a dishonorable discharge. I don't think he even finished. Sal and I are the ones. Sal and I went out one night to eat, and Sal was being drunk. Every time, Sal was a dickhead. When he would get drunk, he would turn into a dickhead. Sal cut the head off my cousin Chad's duck, Skibby the duck, which is the horny duck. He cut a hole in my mattress. Every time he got drunk, he was just a fucking asshole. But he got us kicked out of a restaurant. I was really hungry. We stopped at a restaurant one night. We've been drinking together. This is the guy that I used to drink Boone's Farms and then drive the race car game, the Daytona USA. He would just do stupid shit. We went to this restaurant. He was drunk and started getting loud. And Mama was like, "Out, no Americans." And I was like, "Mama, I eat here all the time." She's like, "Guys, dame." And I was like, "Come on." She's like, "No, America, no." She had a big sign, "No Americans," up on the wall. But I ate there all the time. And she's like, "Your friend, you go." And I was like, I was drunk enough that I'm like, no, this isn't fucking fair. And I forgot I'm not in the United States. They don't give a fuck about what you think is fair. And she's like, "No, you go." And then I saw her grab a big fucking pot of boiling water off the stove. And I'm like, "We got to go." And Sal's like, "No, fuck her. I'm hungry." And I'm like, "No, we got to." And she slung probably 3 gallons of fucking boiling water at us. And I'm like, because the area we were like, it was like a counter almost. So the restaurant was inside. The restaurant was in, the kitchen was inside. And then the stools were on the outside. And she just slung that shit at us in the street. I'm like, what the fuck? Translate. No, he cut the head off Skibby the duck. Yeah, he's like every time. He got drunk and he fucking ran into it. Like, we got in trouble. The cops had to come. He ran into the front of a store and broke the glass fucking doors. Hang on a second. I gotta close this garage door. I'm fucking freezing. Just dropped to like 47 degrees out here. Fuck. Yeah. I'm not like you. There's stories you'll tell people about like fucking shit you did in the military, and I'm like, nah. And then I'm like, I want you to think real fucking hard. That's always the one. Like, they're like, that never happened. And I'm like, who would make that up? Fucking my buddy Petey Riegler. We're in Hokkaido, Japan, and it snows a lot. Petey, Meadows, and I think Schmidt, bunch of guys. Anyway, we're all out. We're drinking. Petey was the ship's dock. And so we go out, and Petey got drunk as shit. It's cold too. There are snow drifts like this, like nipple high on the sides of the roads and on the sidewalks. And we get in these little alleys where people have like got all these shops where you can go into these bars, and you go in, it'd be warm and shit. It was cold as fuck. And Petey was drunk. And Petey's like, "I gotta pee." And in Japan, they don't give a fuck if you pee outside in the snow, even like downtown, like fucking right next to a fucking bus stop. They really don't care. And so he's pissing in this snowdrift, and we're like, "All right, we're gonna be in here." And we're in this bar for like 40 minutes. And I was like, "Anybody seen Petey?" They're like, "Nah." Like, did he come in and then leave? And so up and down this bar, it was always full of other sailors. And so I was like, I'm going to go check. And so I walked back to like the bar, like catty cornered on either side of us. So I hit like the bar south of us, the bar north of us, and then the bar east, the 2 bars east of us on the street. Everybody's like, all the other guys were like, "Nah, Mike, I ain't seen him." I was like, where the fuck did he go? Like, he would have told us if he was going back to the ship, right? I walk out in the street and down the street where he was going to piss, and it's snowing hard this whole time. like snowflakes that you can hear it. Like when they plop, like plop, 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 plop. You're like, oh wow. It's bad. There was like literally people 24/7 sweeping the sidewalks and shoveling the sidewalks. And so I looked down and I was like, I could just barely see his feet. He was completely covered he fell into the snowdrift. He passed out, fell face first into the snowdrift. He was there for like 40 minutes, drunk as fuck, passed out. It had snowed on him so much that people were walking by and did not see him. If it had not been for the fact, I was like, isn't that where he took a piss? We would have never found him. Well, spring. What is this? A dead white boy. Oh my God. I heard a story about a military mechanic who tied a glow stick to a pole in a truck with a worm. How do you make that shit up? I had some friends. I got a friend still, and he's still pretty bad. Like I got a buddy that, like, in all honesty, I'm like, there needs to be a fucking intervention. But he's a fucking SEAL that's getting ready to retire, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna show up at his house and tell him he can't have a beer? He's gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna fucking be like, oh, that's cool. Here's your liver. I got it. I don't need that. Like, I like breathing a little too much to like try and be the guy that says. I've talked to a couple of my friends who are like, hey, we should do an intervention for this dude. And they're like, I don't fucking think so. I think that I think we should absolutely just leave well enough alone and count our blessings. I'm like, yeah, come on, man. He's gonna wind up there like, I really think you should rethink your thought process on this. Who we're fucking talking about. So it's it's a touchy subject. I really want to help him. I really want to help him, but I also like having all my limbs function properly because he's not one of those the SEALs that you see on TV. He's the SEALs that the Navy's like, no, we can't put him on TV. He's one of those ones that's gritty, dirty, nasty, not the black dude that runs fucking everywhere, which any of the SEALs that you hear about, they'll tell you that he's a SEAL. Like, I still wouldn't fuck with him, but he's like that showpiece SEAL. He's not like the dirty tool that you keep in the shed SEAL. He's that kind of SEAL. Yeah, I've seen it. So this dude's like, fuck, no joke. Like, he's a fucking killer. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing it by myself. And we're all friends. And they're like, yeah, we are. And that's why we're telling you should just leave it the fuck be. Like, fucking, how many wives has he had? It was like, how many times has he been arrested for like almost killing somebody downtown or some shit? And you're like, I'm like, I really do want to help him, but everything you say is true. Still does his job. Still gets it done. I mean, let's worry about him. We've been friends since before he was a SEAL. He's a fucking great dude. Best thing you can do in Japan is avoid driving a K car daily because it's too... Bro, who the fuck are you talking to? I am 6'3", 240 pounds. I barely fit in my fucking Volkswagen Golf. I mean, it's actually pretty comfortable. I hate getting in and out of it. Yeah. All right, guys. You know what we're going to do? We're going to end this. 60 people here after 3.5 hours. That was amazing. I hope you all had fun. Anybody that won, make sure you send me some emails. Robert, you got to hit me up on the Gilded server. So I'm out. I'm high. I'm sleepy. You know how I know I'm high? Because this eye, you see how it ain't exactly looking at you. It's like, hey, what's going on over here? I'm curious. So that's how I know I accidentally got into the giggle grass a little too hard. I gotta try real hard to use both of them. You see it? Can you see they're straight now? I'm not? Yeah, like that. There you go. Hey, right off there. That's That's all I need. I just need the one. I just got to have the one on the green, on that little green dot right up there. Jesus Christ, Mike. Gaming channel? I don't think so. I think I need to go to bed. Maybe. Just if you follow my gaming channel, you may see or may not see a notification. Nobody's dialing. Yeah, thanks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, I do live feeds. My live feeds are different, guys. There's like 56 of you if you're new to the channel. My live feeds are always different. I don't do knife-centric stuff. Sometimes we'll talk about knives. Usually it's just goofy shit like what we did today. Because the fact is, I spend too much time doing knife stuff. You know, I do 3 videos a day, film and edit. I try to. And it's just a lot, and it can get overwhelming. And if you don't allow yourself that little distance, then, Robert, you know you won, right? You won a package. I'll get with you. I'll find your email somewhere. At any rate. Oh, okay. At any rate, I do these, like, I want them to kind of be, I want to be like the, you know how when you watch like a parody of something? That's what I want my live feeds to be. I want my live feeds to be the parody of what my main channel, what my main content is. The main content is really serious. I take knives seriously. I like to look at the nuances. I like to know how it works, and I like to give you guys specifics about, like, did this knife fit my needs, and did it fit my hand, and what's the comfortability? I don't do a lot of cut tests on the channel to show you guys because, to tell you the truth, I don't like to watch them, so why the fuck would I edit them? But everything else on the channel is really, it's more serious. And this is an outlet for the goofiness and the parody of the knife world. That's how I like to look at it. Like, this is, I do 3 live feeds a week. I do 7 recorded videos. 3 of the things that I put up out of the 10 every week are a parody of what I did for the other 7. I just think it's fun. Jeff, enjoy the silliness of this channel. Good work. Don't sweat it. Thank you. So, but yeah, I'm going to go to bed, I think. I don't know. I may play. Oh, that's right. I am playing the ninja game again. Yeah, I'll probably for an hour. I'll be on my gaming channel for an hour. Meet me over there in 15 minutes. I got to move all this shit out of the way first. So meet me over at my gaming channel in 15 minutes. Crazy Sharp Games. That's all it is. And I will get this stuff moved out of the way, and I'm going to play. I'll play that ninja game for maybe an hour. We'll see. I may get tired. I didn't sleep much, but I did just have a cup of coffee right before. At any rate, I'm ending this. Guys, thank you much. If you haven't dropped a like on a video already, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to get out of here. Take it easy. Go check out some of the other videos I did. I will talk to you later, and I'll see you on the gaming channel, and I may be there earlier, 10, 15 minutes. Depends how long I have to take to get this shit out of the way. Later.